You can. There we go. Say something, Brady. Say something to the people back home. Say something to the people back home. You can. Oh, there we go. Say something. Ah, I had my sound on. I don't know. Here. Here, just a second. I'm going to pause it, mute me real quick and listen to it.
I have it up right now for voice. So you muted yourself too.
Okay, sorry, I muted myself. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Say words and you can hear you now.
Wait.
Okay.
I just appeared.
Who just appeared?
It doesn't sound balanced very well. I sound.
I don't know why. So, I don't think they can hear the game now, though, is the problem. But that should be fine. They don't need to hear it. I might just turn on some light music in the background so that there's some sound.
It's kind of strange. Please turn me up or something. Maybe I can look, because I sound very ghostly, very far away.
Okay, I turned you up as loud as you can. Maybe I need to turn myself down as well. Okay.
I love there being. Listening to me.
Yeah. Hello, anybody who's in the chat right now? Say, I am here. Hey, I just got a notification telling me that I went live. I got an email saying.
You got an email?
Yeah, it was like, Fish went live, and I was like, I know.
Did Adam Driver win anything? Is he getting a nomination? The Oscars up in another tab.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yeah, I think we're good now. Yeah, I'm going to put some music on in the background. Let's go to
some lo-fi beats to study and relax to.
Yeah, except for non-copyright claim, because that got me last time. So, royalty-free.
My favorite! Royalty-free music!
Royalty-free jazz. Here, this one's an hour long.
Me favorite, yeah.
Okay.
Let's just start. Get the game up. They're staring at a text right now. That's not too.
Well, really, all they can't really see anything on the game.
I'm running around.
There.
I'm running back and forth and doing backflips and stuff. Where'd you go?
There's no sound coming. Yeah. There's no royalty-free jazz. What's going on here?
Where did
Why?
you go?
I'm here.
You left Minecraft.
I did not leave Minecraft. Oh,
Prove it.
connection lost.
You were AFK for too long.
Okay. Probably.
We have nobody now.
No, we got people. Where's my royalty-free jazz music?
Ow.
No, there's sound coming out, but I don't know where.
Uh,
I don't know why there's no music playing. Huh?
I'm not hearing myself in the stream.
You're not? Keep talking. You just haven't been really talking.
Like at all.
No, you're definitely showing up. Here, Here, just a second.
I don't care if I'm showing up. I have the broadcast up right now. I don't hear a thing. Oh, wait. I heard myself.
Yeah, I heard you. You just weren't talking.
No, but I commented during the jazz thing, and there was nothing.
I definitely, like, you showed up on OBS, and I didn't have the volume up for me, but I mean, I don't know what. Here. Just a second. I'm going to.
Not a sound with.
I want them to hear music, at least.
I don't care.
Well, I don't want to just hear our voices. It's annoying. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Yeah. Google Chrome's not responding. I don't care anymore. Let's get into some Minecraft. Brady? Why aren't you talking? Brady? Brady! Brady! I can't hear you. Brandon Dandon. Hello?
Yes.
You need to speak more.
I'm saying words, I am.
Saying words I am. Okay, can they hear the smooth jazz now?
Word. Let me check.
No, there's no sound coming out. Why is there sound coming out for this? Settings. I'm about to just give up and just be like, they can hear nothing. That's all you get. Yeah. You can hear nothing, okay? Too bad. Let's play some Minecraft.
Wait, you're tuning in and getting.
There you are.
There's nothing going on.
There's nothing. No, you gotta choose. Do you want to do medieval survival, aquatic survival, or skyblock?
I want to do
Medieval?
I'm joining the medieval.
There we are. Oh, I forgot I have a world. I forgot I had a place to stay. Here, I can teleport you to me. Trust TP. I forgot. Here. What is?
I didn't get anything. It's /TP Brady Rockstar Fish ICBC.
No, it's not. It's not just TPA. Here. Brady Rockstar.
Oh, yeah. I remember this stuff. Slash TP accept.
Hey!
So this land is claimed by you, right? I can't break anything.
Yeah, you can't break anything here, but once you get out of here, you can. I actually already have a diamond pickaxe. I forgot that I played on this world for a little bit. There's an iron one if you want it. Wait. There you go.
Yeah, Daddy got an axe.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy got an axe.
Woo!
In the
Here, this is my
oh
mine
my
here.
god!
Oh!
Can I kick his ass? Oh, I can't. Let me kick his ass.
Ooh. I'm at swords level 1. There's levels in this?
Hand.
This is so weird. Ah! We didn't even say hi to everyone yet. Hello, stream. Hi, guys.
Oh! We're live.
What? We're playing live?
That's kind of strange.
Ooh, I forgot. I can post the link to this.
Anywhere and everywhere?
Please. There's a Discord thing for it.
Do.
Yeah, at least get more people watching us, you know?
A Discord thing? What do you mean? What are you saying?
There's a Discord for this place. Here. No!
Mister.
Hey, that's weird. So it tried to connect me whenever I pulled up my phone. So just a second. These people, you're going to put up with this for a second.
That was an acid trip there for a second.
Such an acid trip, you know?
Can you friendly me to your land or something?
I forget how to do that. You go through the settings and stuff, figure out how to do that, and I will do that.
No swearing, hate speech, discrimination, or harassment.
Yeah, if you go to /help, then you know.
Okay. /help me God. /del home removes the home /help /home. That's how you teleport home. /help 2. It's like help, but like the other one.
It's
Ignore
like help.
kit.
It's like help, but not.
/mail /modded /pay /help. It's like help 2, but there's another one. #help help 3. The TP accept TP here. TP cancel. TP deny. TP toggle. Set home. Set home. Yes. Set home. There's a help 4. Help 4. Show MMO. Leaderboards. /party. You want to create a party?
What does that do?
It would become a team.
Sure.
What should we be called? /party. Create. Granny Milfs.
I don't know if we can do not nice words.
The Gooseberry Brothers. I don't know. We got Jillian and Hannah.
You got Jillian and Hannah?
Yeah, they are stopping in.
Oh, sorry.
It's good to see y'all.
It showed up. It asked me if Hannah saying just watching this bomb live stream was okay. It was like, is this good?
Oh, because she said the word bomb.
Yeah, she said the word bomb, so it was like, you can't say that here.
A little
here.
What they call
it. I'm not gonna post this anywhere tonight, because I can't figure out where we're supposed to post things.
What do you mean where we're supposed to post things? What are you saying?
On the Discord chat, you know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we can be a party.
You know,
yes.
Party create goblins, right? Or
goblins.
Giggling.
Logan is watching. Hey, Logan.
Ah!
Hey.
Party giggling. Password set
Party
to goblin.
giggling?
It's called giggling. I misunderstood. It says giggling. That makes no sense. Hold on. Let me /help3 again and figure out what the hell I'm doing.
What are we doing here?
Help4 /party.
Mm-hmm.
How do I okay, /party. Can I make a new party? /party disband giggling. Proper use.
The thing is, nothing's showing up for me, so I don't know.
/party disband. Okay, party's been disbanded.
Okay.
/party.
We're not. That was a short party, I have to say.
Goblins. Party created. Goblins.
Okay. Anna said something very important. She said,
how's
everybody doing? I'm doing. You know, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Fish.
Ickbook.
Fish. IBB.
It's Fish Ickbook. Yeah. I'm at swords level 1, woodcutting level 2.
I'm I don't know.
Want a panda or a putty? What? I want a panda. What puppy? Pets can be purchased. I just want a pet. I don't want to buy a pet. I just want one.
Yeah, I want to.
Or are you trying to sell me stuff?
I want a little.
I don't got money.
To see out in nature.
I got money. What do you think? I'm rich here? I'm not making any money off this stream.
Is there anything y'all want to talk about?
Yeah. What? No one has said if they're okay. So.
I'm mostly okay. I mean, I can't get here.
Yeah.
I'm mostly all right.
Do I ever forget what my first name is? Yeah. Do you remember, Brady?
Yeah.
What's my first name?
Yeah,
I don't know. Let's just say it's Fish.
We were supposed to. Are we going to enlighten people? We were supposed to have a guest tonight.
Oh, yeah. Anybody who thinks that, who was expecting Gerald on tonight, I'm sorry. He had he had other plans.
You mean Hannah? She's like the only person who knew, I think.
Sam knew, but he's not on right now. But
I think he will be. I sent him a link earlier, so it's only a matter of time until he appears.
I'm going to turn off the chat right now because not the in-game chat.
Is it distracting to you?
I don't know if it's distracting you guys. Is it distracting you guys? If so, then just say, "Fish, turn this off," and I'm like, "Okay."
Say it.
Say it.
I think.
Say it.
I can't hear myself think over here.
Yeah.
Found a cave.
A cave? Did he go in my mine?
I found some. No, I haven't gone in your mine. I can't. It's your. I can't do shit on your property.
No, my mine's off my property.
Oh, well, I'm digging in a cave right now. Let me finish up digging in a cave, and then I'll go check out your.
She said, "Okay, now look at this. Look at this."
Look, Fish, don't turn this off. Thank you, please.
But
turn.
Hannah says turn it off. Jilbian says turn it off. Keep it on.
The chat.
Huh?
Wait.
The in-game chat.
In-game chat or the in-game chat? Frankly, I'm confused.
Here, we're gonna run a poll. Since I have no way to make a poll, just say words in the chat.
Let me try. Let me see if I can make it. I can see all the participants. I've never been able to do that before.
Mm-hmm.
Type that if you don't want one of them you don't want to see the in-game chat.
Yeah.
Streamline system, right?
Yeah. See,
There's
Right?
some hostility I'm sensing right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of anger going on. I don't like it. Keep the anger off my property.
There's a lot of anger. It's weird. I feel rusty, man. I feel like it's been
It's been a
honest
while
with you,
since I played.
I feel like it's been a good while since I've.
Dude, press tab.
Ah!
What is going on here? There's so much here. I can't tell anything. You can see how much money I have. I have $750.
I have no dollars. Are you kidding me?
You get money for being in game.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Julian says turn it off. I'm turning it off.
Right.
Chat settings. Chat.
I mean, it didn't take an army to come to that decision. Y'all took.
Yeah. It didn't really distract me, but if you guys hated it, I'm going to turn it off.
I'm digging in this little cave out here. Finding a lot of interesting little things.
Interesting things.
Yeah, I found some coal and some more iron down.
Yeah.
The educated say iron.
Iron.
Educated.
You're welcome, Hannah. I do listen. You're right. I'm a good person.
As educated people say, you're well, tell the folks at home.
What?
You know, tell the folks at home how you feel.
How I feel about what?
Just tell the folks at home how you feel. There's no pressure. Explain to the folks at home.
Why
we've been gone, even though they know.
Why there was such a weird absence?
No, they know. Most of them.
Yeah, most of them probably know. But if you don't know, we've been gone for a while, and we're sad about it. We wanted to be here with. You're not sad.
I'm not that sad, but yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, so we've been gone for a while. If you don't know, we have families.
What?
Yeah. We have
family.
Yeah. So that's where we've been most of the time. We both went
there.
We both went home for the Christmas season, and
we streamed once or twice, correct?
Yeah. We went
remembering.
Once. And with the internet access and the family, like, living in the same house as our family, like...
It was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare, so it was hard to stream, and we just decided to spend time with our family instead.
Splitting time during that era, it was not what they would call intuitive or simpler or easy or
it
was clunky, frankly.
Yeah.
Honest. Because we didn't share houses.
Thank you, Hannah. That means a lot. I like the hearts.
I mean, I enjoy being back. We've both been. I guess we could say we both have been working on some new projects.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
Brady, a little bit over on his channel, he has some more long-going stuff that he's been working hard on.
I mean, we can say a lot. Technically, I mean, the Brady Day Show has a writing team now. That's a new.
Yeah. A writing team, including yours truly, Fish.
Jillian.
Yeah.
There's a few other people. I mean.
There's some people you consult, but yeah.
I mean, I'd like you guys to be like you're head writer.
Mm-hmm.
I like to divvy out my son of a.
I'm head writer. Jillian is like the executive writer.
TP. Oh, you can't TP me, can you?
No, I turned chat off.
Can I TP myself?
Not to me. I can TP you to me. I just need to change the settings real quick.
Okay. Because I need to claim a home or something. Because I want to build a little cave house or something cool. You know?
Yeah. TP.
TP, PP. Oh my god, yeah, Hannah, the phenomenal filming and Mocha's today. Talk about a professional. God, it made the Brady Day show seem like it should be in the Academy Awards tonight. It was.
Mm-hmm. I sent you a.
We filmed a thing for the
Brady.
chapel announcement.
Why did you not accept, Brady?
You haven't sent it yet in my timeline.
I'm doing it again. TPA here. Brady Rockstar. You haven't. Yeah, I already sent you the request. So just TP accept. There you are.
Let me out. Gotta find my stuff. Come with me. I need a hand.
Okay.
Think it's around this corner. You know, there's a little body of water.
I like that you can see
Lord.
how much life they have.
Here, dude.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah. Was the
Skeleton.
chest...
I tried to knock it down into an abyss. And that didn't work out too good. Where'd all my shit go? That's strange. It's not here. Does it do that?
Where'd you die?
Right on this block. There's nothing else. Is it programmed to do?
Maybe your stuff fell down. Or maybe it is programmed to do that. I don't know.
I think it's programmed to do that. Here, dig me out. Maybe give me some of that stuff so I can start over again.
Yeah,
There he is! There he is! The guy! Get
out of here! Get out of here!
This is
I'm gonna dig you out.
You gotta get me. How about this? Dig me out, and I'm gonna hang out in your house for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my crafting bench, and I'm gonna stay the night at your place or something. This is.
Which way did we come from? Was it this way?
Yeah. There's like a little sub tunnel there. Yeah, this is bad news, friend.
Yeah. Here, I'll escort you back home.
I'm lost, and I have 2 hearts. This is not.
Julian, why did you send Hannah something bad? You're grounded.
Julian, go to your room and stay in there. Lock the. Throw away the.
Julian, give me your phone. You're grounded.
You're being a real. I mean that since. Pain in the.
Brady.
Where
are you?
I didn't follow you. I'm making. So I don't get murked.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn off the thing again. Chat settings. Hidden. Okay. I'm gonna leave my door open for you.
Okay. 2. Okay. I need almost like a mud hut or something. I wanted to make a little like cave, because then there's no way for potential invaders.
I'm actually going to go through here. Chat settings back on. I'm going to go through the settings and stuff. So /help. Here's all the settings. Utilize plugin. Help. 2. Tell her to get home.
Julian, what'd you send?
Ignore team this. Help. Wait, no. /help 3. /help 4.
I just got tweeted out by Jason Parks again. This man is so intelligent. It's
Slash
stupid.
help 5.
Dr. Parks is so intelligent that it's stupid.
You
ever heard that before?
Yeah. Yeah. You know. Slash help 6. Slash help.
Can you give me
7.
permission to like look at your house?
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Slash help 5.
Yes. Okay. So
can you give me chicken parmesan?
Trust
Brady
Rockstar. There you go.
Oh my goodness! I can get food and shit you don't want. I assume.
Oh yeah. Anything what is mine is yours, and what's yours is mine.
I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. What's yours is mine. I can take your child as my own. It's mine.
Yeah, because I gave you my food, so.
What's yours? What's yours is yours.
Jillian, I said you're grounded, young lady. You're not allowed to go. You're not allowed to go, Jillian.
What is she doing?
She said, "Okay, guys, I gotta go. Love you all. Have fun."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my
Can you believe that?
Oh my.
Don't.
My goodness.
I don't buy it for a second.
That's immature.
Here, I need.
Why is everyone on my floor like stoning some poor Jewish man? I don't understand what's occurring right now.
Did you send? Wait, we don't. Why is Boris?
Jack?
Why is Jack and Boris not in the chat?
It's kind of strange situation. You want me to snap Boris and send it to him?
Yeah.
Can I lock my door first?
No.
I don't want him to appear, man. He's like a genie in a bottle.
Lock your door first, okay?
Okay, let me lock my door. I better not like pee and lock. Let me keep the key on my person. I'm gonna put my key. You can hear it jangling.
Yeah.
Here.
I'm gonna chop down more trees and need to get my wood cutting level up.
Okay, I locked it. This is so archaic that I had to lock the door. It's depressing, man.
There's a creepy.
What? Where? Oh man.
Okay. Listen, Hannah.
Hannah,
don't take this all on yourself, okay?
Yeah, don't tell Jack any of that.
Don't tell Jack that we said anything. But you're good. You're a good one.
You're a good egg.
You're good.
I love how we've made conversation out of nothing. Like there's nothing to.
We've literally said nothing this entire time. Now, how long have we been going now? Like half an hour.
Yeah, half an hour, and it's
half an hour of us literally just saying nothing.
Basically, stuff at the top of our heads.
Yeah, me just going ah.
Well, I guess we should talk about. I've one quarry.
Okay.
I was thinking about.
Yeah. What?
I was thinking about my hairline, as I do about every
day.
I start to if the hair is falling out of my skull, like my father before me and his father before him.
Mm-hmm.
I start to question. I start to doubt my faith coming out of my. Because I know how going into my 20s. That's I'm almost 20, so it's not like there's much of an argument there. But going out, a dinosaur, the question becomes it's a little strange. But, there's a possibility. One thing we talk about. I'll talk about one thing we. The best place. Teach Black history because it's our history.
Brady, You need to speak better. You sound like a robot right now. You sound like a robot.
I'm sorry. Actually, I have a topic about that in a minute. I'm going to send a link to Boris first.
Okay. Here, I'll talk about what's one thing that we could all do to make the world a better place. Listen, this is real simple. It's basically the golden rule, but a little bit nicer because, like, some people, like, let's say you're into some weird stuff. Please don't do that stuff to me. Like,
make new friends.
It's one. You see, it's a good thing to say. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and stuff like that. But like, honestly, if you're into some weird, creepy stuff, please don't do it to me. What I usually say is be kind to people. Like, is that hard?
No, I nailed it, man.
Yeah.
It's make new friends but keep the old. Gold. I watched a really weird music special as a kid. It was like this. I make new friends but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. They just kept singing, repeated. Stayed in my head all these years. This is goofy to me. There's a lot of stuff in music class.
Yeah.
Huh? Yep.
Keep saying.
Stop.
Keep saying words.
Oh, well. I'm in music class. It was grade school. What am I saying? My teacher, she say to us, we were about to do 60s music, right, like pop. So she says, y'all know anything about the Beatles? Can someone name all 4 Beatles? And so proudly, and I said, a dung beetle, Elias beetle, and they laughed at me. You know, she giggled at me. The kids laughed at me, and she raised her hand, and she knew everything. And she said, John, Paul, George, and Ringo. And I was like, oh, it's a band.
Yeah.
And my life has never been the same since.
It's never been the same since. I was scarred for life.
I just say lightly braised. I don't know. My life hasn't fallen apart or anything. It's just something I have to think. An embarrassing thing as a child. Does that shit ever come back for you?
All the time. All the time.
Yeah, but I think you're. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to just want to make sure you agree on this. Call me your whore or something, but correct me if I'm wrong here. More of a cringy tween than you were a
Yes, I was much cringier as
a tween, right?
As much cringier between the ages of like 10 and like 15.
Okay. So I was on the money with that.
Yeah.
I slowly got less cringy. Right after I got past 13, I was a pretty normal human.
Yeah.
More or less. Doesn't mean I didn't have.
No. Yeah. So as a kid, I was actually like the coolest kid ever. Like I would make jokes that like I didn't know they were jokes at the time, but I would say things that like would be hilarious to adults and that kind of stuff, and like hilarious in a way like not because that's so silly, but I would make jokes about like one that comes to mind was there was this my mom was having a cookout and she used to work at Walmart, and so it was a bunch of people from Walmart, and one guy got promoted to manager, and so his wife was talking about how like they go to the store and that kind of stuff, and she was like, I'm proud. I never see him like look at pretty girls or anything like that. And like one person said jokingly like, oh yeah, I walked past this other girl who was there, and she was like, I walk past him all the time and he doesn't even notice me. And then then I was there. I was as like an 8-year-old. I laughed and I was like, ha, yeah. He never even noticed me whenever I go in there either. Like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say rude.
that was what?
That's what the setup told me. Something kind of rude.
No, I wasn't. I was rude as a teenager.
Right? You weren't a real
That's
jerk. That's the
yeah.
vibe I got. Is that you were gonna say, "Oh, well, it's probably because you're not pretty."
No, I'm not mean. I wasn't
That's what
mean.
I
I
thought that's
was
what you were
I
gonna.
was accidentally mean as a teenager. Like I don't know if we've talked about it on the stream before, but I was like
Well, it was
the
on the Brady Day Show podcast that I
oh
edited,
yeah.
but
Oh yeah.
that I have yet to edit. But yeah, you do. You went into that for about
For
how you have this bizarre sense of humor and delivery on things where you just sound
Mhm.
like it was really
Yeah.
goofy.
As a teenager I sounded like a total sociopath. Like looking back, like I don't know why girls wanted to date me then. I don't know why they don't want to date me now, but that's a
You know what I
different
think it was?
story.
I don't know. You're probably cuter back then. I don't know. I think you're cuter now.
Oh,
But
stop it! Stop it!
what I think, but I'll tell you this much. I think it was a situation of like, this is going to sound mean, but I'm wrong. You're one of the, like me, Melvin, right? Annoyed,
What?
right?
All I heard was Melvin.
You
Annoyed.
were Melvin. You're Melvin. You're annoyed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they went. This is really rude, but no one's been over themselves, and sweet guy, and
Mhm.
no one's tripping over themselves to get. Seems nice. I'm going to talk, and they reach out to talk to you, and then you act like an A-list space alien,
Mhm.
and they don't know quite what to do
Yeah. That's basically like.
because that sort of
Mhm.
is they went, oh, he's a sweet guy. He's not too good looking. He's accessible and he's
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. What I got to lose?
Yeah. In middle school, there wasn't we would have a dance every month, and there wasn't a single dance where a girl did not ask me to go to the dance with her.
That's
And like, I was such a sociopath. They would ask me, and I'd be like, "No, I don't really want to." Just like not
oh my god, man.
like it was just like
So good.
my thing is like if I don't want to, then nothing happens. And then as I got older, I was like, "Oh wait, that might be construed as me being mean to them." And
Yeah, in
now,
retrospect, I was kind of a dick.
yeah, but at the time, I was like, "No, it's fine." I like imagine a friend was like, "Hey, you want to come do this?" And I'm like, I have something going on that night, and I'm just like, "No, I'm busy." But now, like I look
It's
back, I don't know
funny.
why girls kept trying.
I mean, if I only maybe it was the situation of you were an enigma.
Maybe.
Maybe you. I don't get this guy. Can some girl bark up his tree and get something out of him? I can't. Did you? Oh, I got that happened to some of those kids who are kind of different and strange. That
Yeah. Then I
with
got
them, like you wanted to figure them out,
after
but
that
then
first
that created more problems. Sorry, I
yeah
cut you off.
after that first girlfriend in high school though, it was all went downhill. They were like, "Oh, I see," and then it was like, now we don't need to know anymore.
They saw you in Joker makeup and went, I don't think I need anything else. We live in society. I know that much.
We live in a society,
Anything else? Yeah. I hate that like all the houses in this area are made of like spruce wood because now my house it's nice so far.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Where's
TP
your
you to my.
yeah? TP me to. Oh wait, no, I can't. Where is your place? What direction did you go?
Let me make a play. Slash home. Oh, well I'll have
Which direction did you go? And I'll go find your.
you TP me to you again. I flashed home and took me to the home place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm
I need
back in
to
the.
TP you to me.
Yeah.
TP a here party rockstar.
Yeah. Slash slash. No, no, no. Thank you, man.
Okay. You're welcome. Where are you?
Okay, I think I figured out where.
Where are you? I don't see you.
Across the hill over here. Oh, this is a village. Slightly rated. I'm lost.
What?
I'm a lost toy.
Ah!
I think I went that way. I'm not quite sure. I just know I'm in this biome, like these two.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find it. We'll find it.
I mean, your mine was that way. Did you go towards your mine?
Probably. Because I went up.
Also, I love
Quite a
that I
ways.
cleared all of these trees just by, like, walking around talking.
Oh, come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Oh, wait. Hannah says, he's right there. I found... Oh. Yeah,
Jack?
I found him. No.
Who?
Ah!
Me.
Yeah, it's Brady. She found you. I was looking
I'm running
for
through
you.
the woods. I'm running through the woods and I'm not finding it.
There's a doggo.
This is more confusion.
Here.
Wait, the chickens. The chickens.
The chickens.
Where it's all. I think I found it. It should be right around this corner where I am. Yeah, I found it. Thank the maker.
Did you pass a river? Or is it along the river?
You can TP to.
TP A. Wait, no, slash TP. TP A. Barty. Barty Rockstar.
Yeah, there's some mobs here. Hold on. Close the
Oh,
door.
wait, no, I found you. Alright. Yeah.
This is my place.
I like it. I like it.
I wanted a little lake. All right. Does anybody else, Hannah? Do you have
Any hard-hitting questions?
any hard-hitting D-Day and Aaron Fish?
Yeah.
Ah, it's a witch!
Yeah. Here, let's turn the chat back off because this is annoying. No! Ah! Ah! There's a...
Get in the house! Get in the house! Get in the house! That was a close one right there.
There's a close
Yeah,
one.
let me make you some food.
I have food. I'm just gonna die over here.
Don't die. Don't die. I don't want you to die.
Yeah. Okay, vanilla ice cream or chocolate for the rest of your life? Vanilla! Who the heck?
Chocolate!
Why? Chocolate's
Because
disgusting.
it's good.
Chocolate's disgusting.
Ow! Quit, lady. Go away.
No one likes chocolate.
I killed the witch.
Okay. The witch is dead! Ah, there you are.
You got poison.
You got milk cups with poison.
No, I ain't got a bucket. But there was a cow I killed a few minutes ago. Yeah, chocolate. Hey, chocolate.
Hey, Hannah. Why no?
This is no toppings, man. This is just as is.
Yeah, vanilla.
Why?
Chocolate's disgusting. I don't like anything chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come into that, huh?
Yeah. That's how it is.
Anything chocolate.
No. I don't like anything chocolate. You give me chocolate, I'll kill you.
Anything. Like,
yeah.
What if I introduce a person?
chocolate person.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say.
Or as the politically correct say, African American people, as the politically correct say.
Listen, I like my chocolate.
You said you didn't like chocolate.
Okay. Milk in the bowl first or after the cereal?
You guys know my stance on this. I don't have to say anything.
What is your stance on it? Tell us.
No milk.
Tell the person at home. No milk.
No milk.
Oh yeah, you're one of those people who doesn't like milk. I know.
I'm a caveman. I just don't do the milk thing.
By the way, we're sponsored by Arizona
tea.
Southern Style Sweet Tea. We lost our green tea sponsor.
If I were going to eat cereal with milk, which I've done before, believe it or not, I would do cereal than milk.
Yeah, I think that's how I do it.
That's how I would do it, because the first cereal I ever ate with milk was Fruit Loops. I think I've eaten some other stuff that like needs milk with milk before, but I don't really care for it. Cereal first is always good.
Believe it or not, as a filthy milk drinker, I used to not like cereal with milk. But that's when I was like 5, when it's okay to not like cereal with milk with your cereal.
Yeah, I'm 20 almost, so I'm not sure that's a place to land on that issue, but go figure. I mean, it has its benefits, because like cereal becomes like a dessert thing to me and less of a breakfast item, which I think it should be thought of as that in calories. It's like so rich. It's so much sugar. You know, it's probably
it's horrible for you.
It's probably better to think of it as a meal. But I mean, if you get cereal that's decent, I don't really see the harm then.
Snowy days or rainy days?
Rain, baby.
Snow.
Rain.
Snow.
There's a case to be made.
Hey, are you telling me this weather out here right now, you prefer that over it just being flat snow?
Look, man, I don't know anything about that, but I'll tell you this much, because it's both right now.
Yeah. And
I don't like both. I want one or the other. You give me nice, crispy, clean snow, or you give me a drizzle. You'll be happy. Or thunderstorms even cool. But both,
I mean, I would prefer snow if it's going to be cold out. Like
I don't like snow when it's warm, because then it just melts. So might as well just be great.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. If it's going to be cold out, I'd prefer it to snow than just nothing. Or I prefer it to snow when it's cold out than rain when it's cold out.
I'll agree with you on that. If it's cold, I would rather it snow.
Yeah, because then at least when it snows, you get the benefits from the cold. I mean, whenever it rains, it's just more cold. The rain doesn't really help anything.
And the snow stays dry faster.
Yeah.
You can dry yourself off.
Yeah. But yeah, if it's going to be cold, I would prefer it just to be snow. It's so much simpler.
What about do you have it? I feel like a Coke Pepsi book. You remember Coke or Pepsi?
Coke or Pepsi?
Of girl books. I think there was a guy version, but basically it was like prep. It started out as Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? But then it got more involved. It was like, name your two so and so or so and.
Yeah.
Who would you? Okay. It became creepy.
Yeah.
Eventually, but it started out very innocent. Like Carmack, Splistax. Like, what's your area?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of like how Truth or Dare was. Like, it would always start out kind of harmless. Like, hey, you should. Like, you'd always start out with a dare, and you'd be like, hey, you should lick this thing, and it's a really simple thing. And then by the end of the night, it's always like, so, do you like so and so? And then it's always like, I don't know.
I was the guy who was there. I was like not for the go lick someone's asshole. I just wanted to go straight to like, yeah, she's hot, whatever. Like I don't have to do the meeting then. I'm good with confessing that someone is cute, or you know, so I don't have to kiss my friend. So,
yeah. No, I was always a dare guy. I would be like, it's so easy to do a dare.
I mean, now I'm starting to understand the truth or dare. Jack!
Ah!
He's here!
Jack!
Oh my gosh!
I
Jack!
miss you! Jack, old buddy, old pal. I missed you.
Yeah, old buddy, old pal. I got your pop culture reference.
Yeah.
Have you back, kid? I'm doing my best. I didn't know he was back yet, but Jack, I'll clean it up for you. I'll take some dish soap to my throat.
I'll take it to your throat.
I thought we were cleaning it up. I found a dog. That's a good thing. I got a dog.
You got a dog?
Yeah, that's kind of wacky. I found a dog.
Is it actually a dog? Or is it just a wolf?
Just tames. But there's some dogs. Yeah, he's my little pal. Let's go kill this guy. Kick his tookus, dog.
Kick that tookus.
Kick the cow's tookus, dog. What are we doing? Well, we just found this new server. It's like a medieval survival deal.
Yeah, this one is
fishes.
Yeah, this is called Breakdown Craft. It's a more professional server here. The problem is the last few servers I've tried, like they closed down either like right after an update or like just can't stay running. So this one will, since it's more professional
for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, did you hear that?
What?
Not you, Hannah. Jack wanted to know what's all going on.
Not you, Hannah.
He's like, not you.
Wow. I feel some.
She's your blood relative, and you're knocking her around like she's your mother's.
Like, not you.
Not you. It's a little wacky. Yeah, she even was like, what? No, you. So, Jack, how does it feel to have two fellers you've never met before who know your sister on the internet? How does that feel? Oh.
What?
Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Go.
No.
JK. Nice save, man. Nice save. She's like, I'm kidding.
It's kind of like that meme. The whole like maybe we could do this. Haha, JK. Unless.
Oh, like I sent you I sent you.
Well, no, it's like
unless.
It's like what if we went out and got dinner one night? JK. Unless.
I feel like that's something I'm gonna start doing now.
You don't remember that meme?
I do. Because it's like a friend zone. It's like the whole nature of the format, kind of a silly friend zone thing. Jeez.
Hey.
This is getting a little spooky.
Do we have to have an intervention here? No one's gonna beat up anyone. Listen.
Not on my stream.
Listen. You both have the same last name. It's a pretty cool last name. So
it is cool.
So just make up and go on your own ways.
Kiss and make up.
No, we're not gonna be kissing. Not on this stream.
Kiss and make up. Call it a night. Oh, she's calling Dad.
Oh! Ooh, this is getting spicy here. I love seeing all the drama play out.
I'm scared.
Oh, Jack coming with the
It's about to be you
comeback.
in a sec. So I'm going to stop. I just love reading it as if Jack isn't. He's like just like this.
As if
like,
he's like a 30-year-old man.
Yeah, he's like but he's like an NPC 30 man. He's like a computer. He's
Oh
like,
yeah.
huh? I'm going to take you out. Need something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Caro.
Mm-hmm.
Need something?
What?
You ever been to Cloud?
Cloud?
Remember Skyrim?
I don't remember Cloud.
The Cloud District.
I don't remember that.
It's something this fella asked you.
Oh wait, we're missing stuff. Jack, I can take you with one arm. Person who forgot their stuff on vacation, that was Dad. He didn't pack my suitcase in the car. Wow.
Nice.
So let's talk about this. Hannah, I heard you forgot your stuff when you went on vacation. What happened there?
What kind of silly
person forgets their stuff on vacation?
Why? This is a very strange conversation. It's interesting, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not talk about, losing things in a vehicle.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
They came to see us. So, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on. You came. This is all about me here. No, you stop talking about you. Talk about me. I'm special. People like me.
I found chickens. Okay.
Chickens? Kill them.
Chickens, I do. Call me Dad. It's me, Christian Weston Chandler.
Mm-hmm. But we haven't talked in a while. So what's been happening in pop culture too? Because yeah,
well, the Oscars are tonight.
Yeah, who do you think's going to win Best Actor?
Me personally, I have no idea. For a lot of these actors, like it goes with the tides, like trends. Like whoever has a hot year, like a good year, it's probably going to go to them.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I stand. I don't think a lot of Disney-esque stuff is going. Disney-esque stuff is going to get of press and information. Like I know they're present, like Oscar Isaacs and Kelly. Is her name Marie Tran or?
Yeah.
I think that's her name, Marie Tran or Kelly Marie Tran or something, who played Rose, and Oscar Isaacs, who of course has played Poe Dameron.
Poe Dameron.
They're presenting an award, and people are wishing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's good to see celebrities, from Rise of Skywalker actually get culture and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like that film wasn't received very well. They were kind of exiled for a little bit. Some of those figures, especially John Boyega, has gotten it pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't think he deserves it.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Why? Stop talking about you.
I like seeing you be egotistical because normally I have to play the ego. Not my show.
It's literally the opposite of my personality, but stop talking about you.
It's not my show. I don't have to worry about it.
Not my show. Not my show.
No, sweat off my back. I gotta be egotistical. Oh,
I don't gotta be egotistical here.
just gotta kick it back. Anyway, more about me. Yeah, back to my hairline. I'm paranoid.
Yeah? Is that it?
You know,
You're paranoid?
I'm paranoid. I have two noids.
Oh, pair
And
of
each one is
noids?
telling. I have two noids, and each one's telling me that I'm. That's what my noids are telling me today. I got a pair of them. Two to be precise.
You got paranoids. Okay. Noid.
Ouch. Jack's like, change your profile picture. Looks bad. She goes, ah. How are you in college now?
How are you in college and not know?
They don't teach you that in college, Jack.
Yeah, listen, Jack. I can teach you a thing
Oh
or two
yeah?
about college.
Oh yeah? If you're so smart, then
Yeah. Okay. Wait, Jack. Are you telling me?
File my
Wait,
taxes.
No. Jack. So are you
Read my
telling me?
W-2.
Stop. Jack, you're telling me you know how to change the profile picture, and you've just kept the generic profile picture
You've
all
known
this time. Like,
and you haven't changed it?
This
Why?
is the real important information here. Like, I don't care if Hannah doesn't know how to change it. It's fine. But the fact that you know, but you will not change your own.
You refuse to change it. You know,
Yeah.
At least that's what you're leading us to believe.
Yeah.
And you have known how all this time,
Mm-hmm.
but you're refusing to for some reason. Why you? Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Is that
I think perceived. I'm skeptical of him of whether he actually knows how.
You like it? So you prefer?
Like it? You prefer to be a purple silhouette of nothing? Why?
You need to work on your branding there, Jack. Okay,
Yeah,
we're not using the S word here. Okay, we're not using the S word.
Whoa, that was out of line.
Yeah.
That was out of line.
Listen, I'm not your parents, but if I have to, I will.
Out of line.
Jeez, what are we gonna do with these kids?
You got me.
Listen, if you don't stop...
Look, I don't know.
If you don't stop fighting, then I'm gonna turn this car around.
I want to turn this stream around.
Is that what dads say?
So you claim land, right? By /claim, I assume.
/ set home, I think, or / claim, one of the two.
I'm holding a golden shovel.
Yeah, do you have your golden shovel?
I don't have a golden.
You don't have a golden shovel?
No, I didn't go to the spawn.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Maybe you should have done that first. Do you want my want to borrow my golden shovel?
Yeah, let me finish up my house real quick.
Here, I'm gonna come to you then.
Please do. I want to go out at night right now. I don't want to get murdered. Hannah, shut up. No, you. Double know you. Infinity know you. God know you. The only number higher than infinity is God. That makes no sense.
It makes total sense, Hannah. You just don't understand. You don't. You weird today.
I think I just claimed it.
You did?
Yeah, there's gold.
Let me come see it. Also, if I can't break anything there, then you know it's claimed.
That's true. I think it's claimed. I think something magical just occurred. Because there's glowstone and gold.
Yes, then that's claim.
It's pretty.
Jack, I just looked up and Jack retracted his message. Jack, what did he say?
What did you say? Tell us what you
Jack!
said. He's come back with a vein.
I know. We've been gone too long. He's become a different man.
He's gotten frustrated.
Did he claim the entire house?
How do I claim the entire?
Because I can open the door, but I can't open the chest or anything like that.
How do I claim the entire?
You can set the claim boundaries. Here, use
How
my
far?
shovel. Use my shovel. I'm in the house. Jack, listen. We know you said something.
We know you said something. So.
No, Jack, if you said a bad word. 3, 2, 1. I really.
Wait.
Jack, no! No! Jack, you totally had us.
Good with it. I'm good with it partially claimed.
Yeah. I really do love and miss you. Thank you, Hannah. I know you're talking to me. I know you're obviously talking to me. So, thank you. I much appreciate. You know?
Yeah, I do.
How did he get the dog? Did he just have a bunch of bones?
I had 2 bones, and he only needed 2 bones. He's my
Wow.
pal. A little pal now.
I need more bones. I used 3 bones on a dog, and it didn't work. Maybe that was the dog.
Yeah. It's a little pal now. My friend.
Aww. Look, they're making up now.
Okay.
That's what I like to see.
I'm gonna go take a whiz and some rock.
Okay.
Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, no.
I'm not.
No, I'll just I'll just say words. You know? Say words. Tell you guys a story. Story about my life.
What kind of story?
Story about my life. You know? Hey, I got a doggy! Here. Come on, doggy. Follow me. Yeah. But, yeah. My life, you know? It's a wild ride. I've done things. I have a dog. I guess since I just got a dog, I'll tell you guys about my dog. My dog named Max back home. I got him when I was 6. He's 14 now. Not gonna make it much longer, you know. Sad story, so we're gonna keep it happy. You know, my dog, he really likes chocolate. I don't want him to eat chocolate, but he eats it anyway. There's one time we had a chocolate cake. We were going to eat it the next day, you know. We had it ready to be eaten, and I was like 10 at the time, and it was sitting on the kitchen. We were going to eat it later, and we wake up the next morning and go downstairs and see that there's only half the chocolate cake left, and that there's crumbs all over the floor, and we can trace the crumbs over to the dog bed. And we're like, Max, you can't do that. And my brother, who was like in college at the time, he was real worried. He was like, you can't do that. He's a dog. Dogs aren't supposed to eat chocolate. And then we called the vet, and the vet was like, you know, if he's not doing anything, he's fine. And I'm like, okay. And then there was one time he got into the candy for Christmas, you know. He got into the Christmas candy that we had a bunch of Dove chocolates ready to have for Christmas. And Jack, don't leave! Jack! Come back, Jack! But anyway, no, he came downstairs and the bag had been opened and they were torn up, like a little bit of torn up, like aluminium, you know, a little torn up aluminium everywhere. I'm telling you a story about my dog.
Aluminum?
Little torn up aluminium everywhere, and the bag was empty, and we realized that my dog ate a whole bag of chocolates, aluminium and all.
Did
And
that kill your dog?
no, my dog didn't even get phased. He was just like, "Yep, just another day," you know. No, my dog. You missed this story about my dog also eating half a chocolate cake. I don't know how, but apparently, like, that's fine. Either he's a super dog or just half a chocolate cake worth of chocolate is not dangerous. I don't know. I remember what kind it was. It was a, what lady, she said N-word and she got in trouble for it. Who?
So, the lady who said the N-word.
Cook, bake lady. She makes cakes and stuff, you know. She had her own show for a while. Paula Deen, yeah. It is a Paula Deen butt cake.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a minute. I don't know who the cake lady is.
No, it was.
Yeah, I met Paula Deen.
You met Paula Deen.
I went to Paula Deen's restaurant, which somehow is still open.
The one in Tennessee?
No. She has another one in Georgia.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
It's in Savannah, Georgia. It's real nice. Paula's fried shrimp there.
Mm-hmm.
Paula knows how to treat a fella.
What can I tell you? Paula just she knows.
She does though, man.
She knows her way around the kitchen.
She knows what I want.
What I really, really want. But yeah, Paula, she really.
Ramen's a little underdone.
She knows the way to my heart.
You thinking about Paula Deen right now? What's going on here?
Yeah. Isn't she wonderful?
I mean, when she's not saying racial slurs to family members, yeah, she's okay.
No, do you know the story?
She said it in cop.
She said whenever she was younger, she had said the N-word once, and people were like, "You're a horrible person," and like, yeah, you shouldn't say the N-word, but like, she grew up in the South in what, like the 60s?
Yeah, probably 70s. 60s.
Yeah, like it was just like, doesn't mean that it's a good thing to say, but like this was when she was younger and stuff like that. I don't know. I thought everything was just kind of overblown, you know, as it usually is with that kind of stuff.
I mean, this doesn't she? It impacted her career, like. She hiccup, but she's still fairly respected. I wouldn't say as respected as she was before the whole.
Oh yeah. Thing. Well, they stopped selling her stuff at Walmart. Like I used to love. I don't like chocolate, but I like Paula Deen's chocolate butt cake because it literally is just sugar packed on sugar.
She was the whole Emirates way better with her than it did with someone like Papa John. For example.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Papa, man, people were not forgiving toward him. The day of reckoning.
The day of reckoning will come.
I think he made an update.
An update?
Yeah. It was on the H podcast. He said something like,
Did he give us a date for the day of reckoning?
I don't know what he means. If he means like his personal reckoning or sure what he means.
Yeah. I don't know. Papa, explain it. Explain it to my ears.
I don't
What?
have a fork in my room, so I'm eating ramen with my hands.
Jack!
Spoon it.
Jack!
Night, Jack.
Good night, Jack. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you, Jack.
We'll definitely let you know when we.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not even tired.
I'm slightly tired. It's more from sitting down for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Oh, I forgot. I have a book on how to claim land. You want the book?
Maybe.
In the rule book? Let me read the rule book. Hover over rules with your cursor for more information. No swearing, racism, hate speech, or discrimination or harassment. Griefing and stealing is not allowed. Bug abuse and hacks are not allowed.
Haha, hacks, bro.
Respect other players and staff. No spamming, advertising, or links in chat. No inappropriate username skins, item names, or builds. No scamming in trades. No gambling or casinos. I wanted to open a gambling ring. No killing of other players in any way. If a staff member asks you to end a conversation, end it. English only in main chat. No more than 2 alts online at the same time. Oh, okay, yeah. No discussion of politics, religion, or controversial topics. So,
is it bad that I want to do all this now?
Yeah, reading all of this, I want to talk about politics and racial slurs in Spanish. with 4 accounts on at the same time.
That stuff's silly, man.
Yeah. What about lag rules? Lag rules, dude. We pride ourselves in keeping medieval survival as lag-free as possible. Because of this, we have a lag rules in addition to the normal rules. Breaking the lag rules will result in the build being removed without warning and can result in a 7-day ban. Wow.
Yikes.
Hover over rules with the cursor for more information. Automated farms of any kind are forbidden. That's so sad. I love automated farms. You can have a max of 25 hoppers in a chunk. Do not keep excessive pets. Hopper clocks, timers, and auto sorters are altered. Do not place useless or decorative entities. Redstone clocks rarely need to run all the time. Do not keep excessive entities such as villagers, animals, etc. Control your Minecraft usage. If you haven't already, please also read rules. How to claim land. Let's read this. Click. Oh, there's a video here.
Yeah, there's a YouTube link that he's trying to send me to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So those are the rules.
You know what I just realized?
What?
There's no graceful way to eat a Marshon instant. It's like made for someone who's poor.
Yeah.
There's like not a way. Like I've never seen anyone eat it in an erotic way where I'm like, ooh, you eat that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of hobo-like almost. Like you gotta hunch over it.
You gotta hunch over and like eat it like you're eating beans out of a can.
It's like the personification of eating like a garbage fire or like a little like hobo fire. You know what I mean? In a little garbage can.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those winos in Rocky who are
Yeah.
So take you back to those guys.
Okay, Jack, listen
Why not?
here. He came back just to say one last thing. I'm the
What? We're
best.
talking.
He said one last thing. I'm the best
Oh!
snop.
I don't think he left completely. I think he was just getting ready and he put this on.
Hey, listen, Jack. You know, I'm not saying you're not the best nop. All I'm saying is I need further evidence. There's
Okay.
not enough evidence.
I don't know anything about that, but I'm going to tell you this much.
Wait, what? Hannah?
Huh?
Huh?
What? What?
Okay,
Why are you agreeing?
this is news. Hannah, why?
Why did you just let... Why are you okay with this?
Why are you like, yeah, he's the best nop. I'm not gonna say anything. You
Even
know?
the youngest is usually the favorite.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm the favorite?
I'm the favorite.
Yeah.
My dad says it to my sisters.
I'm simultaneously the favorite and least favorite because I'm simultaneously the oldest and youngest. Because that's how mixed families work. You know?
She's the oldest on one side and she's young.
That's how I
You're
am.
not whack. It's a strange hand to one side of the family you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have my father wrapped around my.
I wish I could have your father wrapped around my finger.
The only what, my father?
Yeah.
I don't know. Dad never really supported me.
You know, I support you,
Always
Barty.
refused. Nah, I'm just being facetious. I was being facetious.
Yeah.
Brady Day show. So I think it's relatable, funny. So.
Ooh. Yeah.
Don't tell her I said that. Ooh.
Yeah, I was responding to that.
I love how Jack refused.
I love how it's like, okay, I'm leaving, and then it's like, oh, but now he has to prove the fact that he's the best.
This whole favoritism conversation get into. I don't have enough wool for a bed, so I'm just kind of.
Well, we can't sleep through the night.
I just need to set a spawn point, more so. There's more what I'm interested in. Because I know you can't sleep through the night.
You can set that place as home, and you can just teleport there whenever you want.
So I set home. But it didn't work. Home. I'm set to current location.
Yeah, there you go.
Set. Spawn. You don't have access to this command. Okay. I need a bed, I think. Set spawn. Yeah. Town. He's in Chicago. He tried out Compass. I understand it.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back.
That's exciting.
Actually, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just not going to be playing. I'm grabbing some milk.
Why do you like milk so much? I'd like to ask.
You know, can you hear me from here?
I can. What's the milk?
You know, I can't tell you why. I can tell you why. Here's my defense of milk.
I'm not throwing any shade at milk. I have shade to throw, but there's no reason to.
My defense for milk is the fact that it is literally the nullifier of any flavor.
Mostly, yeah.
Like you can use it to help with anything, really. Like, Have something
That's a pretty good observation.
Yeah, have something too sweet, drink some milk. Have something too spicy, drink some milk. Have something too like salty. Surprisingly, milk helps with that. Like milk just kind of helps nullify things. It kind of brings everything to a nice medium.
Hey,
I
see,
like it.
I became biased against milk because my in-laws drink milk with every meal, and
Yeah.
Emma is lactose intolerant a little bit, so it makes her all gassy. So I'm like anti-milk.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I don't like it when I drink it. That's the weird thing. It's just I don't seek milk out. I when I drink it, wow, this is great. Like I don't know. I grew up on skim too.
You want to
When I got
know
older. Sorry, go on.
You want to know the most interesting thing, actually? That most people become lactose intolerant because they did not drink enough milk.
Right, and I think the only thing that's keeping me lactose intolerant is coffee.
Okay, listen, Hannah, it's milk. I'm calling it milk. Just in case you didn't know.
You were saying milk.
Yeah.
I was saying milk, but I said milk once.
Yeah. For a second.
Because I think that's probably the way it's supposed to be pronounced.
Yes, it is milk. Not milk.
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 We're all saying milk, Josh.
Ah.
Remember Julian Smith? What a guy, that Julian Smith.
Okay.
Oh, you just intrigued about the regional. Yeah, I can't tell you why I say milk. I cannot tell you what the reasoning is. Because there's nothing in the word that specifically says that it should be pronounced with the eh sound. Because usually it's for most people. I have encountered the sound with more of an a, an open a, so it almost sounds. So, but usually it's one of the milk or milk is the two most. Most Midwesterners from Ohio say milk.
They say milk?
Milk. Well, I'm not quite sure. I'd have to ask Wayne County natives and people from the county over Ohio what they say, because I have some friends from Eaton, Ohio, who I know a few of them. So I wonder if it's a day thing. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm misspeaking. I'm putting words in people's mouths they've never said before. But yeah, it is kind of strange.
It's kind of like
regionalisms in general.
It's kind of like where I'm from. Here's a question. What do you call the colorful, waxy thing that you used to draw with?
A crayon.
A crayon? Where I grew up, it's called a crown.
That's what I called it when I was a child. Was a crown. And as I got older,
where I grew up, even adults called them crowns.
Right. I say crayon. Where it's still pinched.
Yeah. Today I still say crayon. I say crayon.
But I say give me a crayon as a crown.
If I'm talking too fast, I'll say crown. But yeah, see, Hannah says it my way, like crown, which I'm not getting on to people for saying it because I used to say it that way and still sometimes say it that way. I'm just saying.
I usually say crayon. It's also too if I'm working at the daycare and it says crown to me, I'll say crown back. I don't correct them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But people have corrected me on it, you
know? There's some words I say wrong on purpose. If both of you.
Yeah. Well, yes, but it's not like you would accidentally say it that way. It's just like you add an extra letter most of the time.
Oh, it's funny because I change things, see how long it takes down them stack. Yeah, I gotta go to, instead of R comp, I gotta go to anal comprehension.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know. I'll just there's things I usually say. Not the G, obviously. The G I have to think about. But the other stuff I don't.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny to mispronounce words.
Yeah.
Or analysis. Yeah, I gotta do some real analysis on that.
Analysis?
Instead of analysis. Analysis. Or instead of an analyst, an analyst. Just
because it's funny, you know?
It's just goofy. It's like the word anal.
Yeah, I understand that.
Oh, that's hilarious. A skeleton accidentally shot a wild dog. Not happy.
Rip skeleton.
He's trying to swim away, and I'm knocking him towards. What other regionalism? Okay. How do you say that that golden candy starts with a C? It's kind of. There's a town in Indiana that
caramel?
could be pronounced this way. Yeah. Caramel.
I mean, where I grew up, people called it caramel. But I call it caramel because that's how it's spelled.
That's true. That is how it's spelled. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Caramel sounds too northern. That's my only problem. It's not. It doesn't sound bad to the ear.
That's weird because like most of what I say is like southernisms, but then like caramel and stuff like that. What about this? What's that fizzy sweetened drink that you have with dinner, you know?
So it was pop. And I most of the time will call, because of the internet, I call it a soda pop. I use both words.
A soda pop? Yeah.
So, a sody, kids call
it. People have asked me, like, what do you call it? I'm like, it's a pop. And people are like, no, pop is a sound. And like...
No, because it's soda pop.
Yeah.
We're picking two sides of one word. Or both. Soda pop.
Listen, Hannah. If you grew up from the South like me, you'd know.
It's a Coke.
Yeah, it's a Coke.
It's funny because I feel like Midwesterners are obsessed with regionalisms because we have such a bland accent and sound that when we see differences, it's funny to us. It's interesting, the cultural difference.
It's like the only like iconic saying from Midwest is "ope."
It almost has an L in it where I'm from.
Yeah, I think that's
almost.
Yeah, I think that's because you're getting pretty east for the Midwest. Yeah.
It's not ope. It's not ope. It's ope. You can feel the back of your tongue tensing. Ope.
The thing is, I don't even notice when I say it most times. Usually I'm just like, oh, like, it's something like I don't think about saying it, and then I say it, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
I only say it when I go to, like, cry. I'm trying to get through someone, and I'm tired of saying excuse.
No, anytime I do something slightly, like, something that you would say sorry about, which, like...
You just say, oh.
Which, like, I say sorry a little bit. I get that Midwestern vibe.
That's Canadians. Sorry,
no, Midwestern is actually basically Canadian in a lot of ways.
It can
because
be. It can because a lot of language comes down.
Classic Midwest is places like Michigan, Wisconsin, and like Minnesota and type stuff, where they are all right up there along the border. And so
right. To me, that's not Midwest. I'm sorry. I know that's what that tells you.
I know that's what you think, but that is what is traditionally Midwest. Technically,
To me,
like
the mid
we're iffy
of the West.
on. Yeah, see, for us, it's
I think Middle America, man.
For us, we're technically Great Lakes region, so we're kind of like in that in between where like we get like as Indiana, since we're the crossroads of America, we get everything. Like I like how I have my southernisms, but also like we're like the Midwest up along with like some eastern stuff because Ohio is right there, like it's barely
I was told
eastern.
by someone telemarketing
Yeah.
that who's you talk to on the phone because you cannot place where they're from initially.
Oh yeah.
Because most accents you can kind of get a read for and go, oh, this person must be from here, or this person must have been raised. Like they immediately got it.
Yeah.
No, with Indiana, it's much more confusing.
Yeah, because we have everything, and so you can't even tell what accent we have. Like I have I consider myself to have more of a southern accent, but like with Midwesternisms.
Like Midwestern inflection of haunts and stuff.
No, so I will stuff like ope or whatever that is specifically like Midwestern stuff. I will say that, but then like with a southern accent. And so, like, it's weird like that.
I'm a mix of Ohio and Indiana.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some Cincinnati. It's
Cincinnati.
I've gotten more northern than is not northern media. I like just a northern sound. I think it's cool. So I'll say sometimes stick car, like car, where it's more forward.
See, that's getting like Eastern though.
No, that would be car. Like
no, because like people like kind of how like people from New York say beg.
Oh, a big.
Yeah.
Give me the big. Yeah, put the money in the. Yeah, but.
Put the money in the bag.
I'm saying car, like car.
Car.
I go up to get my car. Car or card? Hey. Who's your inflected English? It sounds off to me to say car, R. The R seems too hard and the A too wide. Card. I don't know. Car, while it's exaggerated, is one thing. I mean, I don't say it all the time. It slips out sometimes.
Yeah, no, I will say car, or whatever. Because like, yeah. What other things?
How do you? I probably am, but
probably am what?
But just regionalism.
Oh, thinking not too much into it.
When do I not? When do I not read? Like that's a better question.
Hannah, you know this. We think too much into everything.
But I am like what's new? Like reading too much into this. So it's not. But I'm concerned for my.
No, I like knowing this kind of stuff. If nothing else, so I can associate with people more.
I don't really like knowing. Oh yes, hand sanitizer or hand sanitizer. I've heard some people go hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I forget who asked me this. I
think Jillian did.
Yeah, I think Jillian asked me. It's hand sanitizer.
Say it again.
Hand sanitizer. You put emphasis at the san.
Because I say hand sanitizer, not hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
San is exaggerated.
Yeah.
No, I don't put emphasis on sanitizer. I put sanitizer. Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Because I know what it is. It's sanitizer. What does it sanitize? Your hand. Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah, see, you're saying hand sanitizer, and it sounds weird because mine's more
hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
It sounds almost the same. It's like so little.
Hand sanitizer.
It's either hand sanitizer or hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
It's just gonna lose the meaning the more we say it. You ever notice that was a doesn't mean anything anymore? Hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer.
I forget what word I did that with, where I just would keep saying it over and over again, and it was like the word
Poop.
bowl. Bowl.
Yeah.
Bowl. Bowl sounds
Better
weird.
question. Better question. I think Midwesterners have trouble with like the glottal sound. I used to say bowl instead of bowl.
So wait, say those two again.
I think I used to have trouble. I think I'm better about it now. Like, a bowl of soup, I used to call a bowl of soup.
A bowl?
I lean into the... Yeah.
I think that's because we're getting up north there. We're getting that...
A bowl.
A bowl.
Not a bowl.
A bowl. A bowl.
Shoot the L's in the back of your throat as fast as possible. Bowl. Like
a bowl. A bowl.
Think of that. A bowl.
Yeah, I was doing more of a southern there, like a bowl.
Not like a draw bowl. I'm going
a bowl. Your bowl.
It almost feels like bowl. It's
bowl.
weird. You have trouble with that glottal thing. You're starting to.
It's because that's southern, you know.
Yeah, well, because the southern is all about having. So when there's something telling you to lift your soft palate, and, like tense it when you're not supposed to, it probably feels funny.
Yeah.
Because you're like, no, I have to relax when I speak. There's a lot of words. It's very far forward in my face.
Yeah.
Whereas the southern is further in the mouth.
Like I can do a good southern, especially a cowboy accent.
Like a Texan? I was
like a Texan.
But my...
Or a Tennessee. I can do a good Tennessee.
I had to learn Tennessee, more or less. Appalachia is Midwest with a draw.
Yeah, it's a soft Southern. It's how I normally think of it because
soft Southern.
Well, especially Tennessee, it's like people are doing really good at pretending a Southern accent, you know?
Yeah.
Because
when we were in Memphis, they actually have pretty accent.
Because it's very pretty. Because it's just because they don't go howdy y'all or that kind of stuff. It's always
howdy y'all.
Hey, how can I help you? Type stuff, you know, little bit very subtle. Is what I like about it.
It sounded like no. When I went there, I heard this one guy named Preacher Stein. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Was his name Stanley? Stanley Kincaid.
Bank Creek Super Tractor Pull. Yeah. Well, if I'm thinking about doing a Tennessee, mine's too. It's too forward, but this is definitely closer to how I thought it sounded to me. These people kind of had. It wasn't super drawn out, but it was certain things are spread, and I have trouble getting into the mold because everything's so vertical for me. That's how I get in that headspace. Everything's really vertical, and that's why Stanley always sounded really vertical.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
My soft palate keeps lifting up.
I'm trying to think of
because it's hard.
Because I have a bunch of family from Tennessee. They're from Nashville, so it's more of a.
You're a city slicker.
But I'm trying to think of how they talk. It's more of a like I said, it's very subtle and stuff like that, and that's what I like about it. But It's more of I'm trying to think. Give me something to say.
I love black bears. This is so general for Tennessee. Yeah, I'm from Gatlinburg. I love black bears. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I
I seen me a black bear down the road.
I'm from Tennessee, and I just love them black bears. You know,
that's not bad. That's more subtle.
Yeah.
Mine's just like a generic Southern.
Yeah, you're just Chris Chan. Is all you.
Yeah, it does follow Chris Chan a little bit. Except when I do Chris Chan and or Stanley. Well, Chris Chan is more of a. Well, he's
always going up.
Yeah, he. That's a weird thing I've noticed about his cadence. The pitch always ends higher than how it starts, which isn't how people usually.
See, when I think Tennessee, I think it's like you walk into a Waffle House and the waitress there always has to talk in a Tennessee accent.
Can I?
Like, here's your waffle. Would you like some syrup with that? They say syrup too. Would you like some syrup with that?
A syrup, yeah. I'm so glad the dead.
The what?
Vine is dead.
Why?
Because it sucked. After it died, everyone would just go, "It's an avocado, thanks." Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, I can't.
Thanks. It's an avocado. There's a few I like, but they push it so far, you know?
Exactly. I like all of them initially. Yeah. In a vacuum, they're great. It's just
for example, I will
on the planet.
I will forever quote the road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Like, that's hilarious. That's my kind of humor right there. But people,
I just hope. I just hate when people like act like it's comedy gold, not just second clip. It is what it is. It's just a witty 7-second clip. It doesn't mean it's not good. It's just the song that in a 7-second. It just is what it is. And I'm not bitter or anything. It's just strange to me. I don't know.
Or
I like
look at all those chickens. You know.
And that was a YouTube video before.
Yeah.
I liked it on YouTube. That's another thing I things and we're like, oh, it's original to mine. Said Homer Simpson. Well, Homer Simpson. Marge Simpson's like third cousin or something. I don't know. I love The Simpsons. It's a good show.
The Simpsons.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. People really.
Wunderbar.
I had to learn a little bit of German for Mozart. Not Mozart. Beethoven. I'm losing my mind. As bad as it for Mozart. No, for Beethoven. And that was because I only sang a little, just a little bit before. Yeah, I did a piece with Hannah.
Yeah.
We did the Hayy is the name of the piece, which means holy. Hayy. Holy. And it was an old church hymn. But
yeah.
So it means that you had two choirs.
What?
Let me explain it. So you have soprano, alto, tenor, bass. They all have a part, right?
Yeah.
Then you have another soprano, alto. So you doubled each voice part, and then they had of the song that would go in a round a few times. It was really interesting. But yeah, in Beethoven, it was cool because we only sang the last move, and that's the Ode to Joy, one everyone knows. Da da da, or the da da.
Da 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 da.
Yeah. Da 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 da.
Did Gerald tell you about his nightmare he had?
Well, it's his nightmare.
He had a nightmare.
He sat next to me.
He had a nightmare that in the song that they were singing the song but it didn't go back up. You know what I mean? Like they were. So it was da 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 da. And as it got deeper, it got more demonic. Yeah, he told me all about it. Like it was da da da. Let me start high actually. Da 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 da. You know, like that.
That's hot.
Thank you, thank you.
It's strange that he would get lower. He would continue to do. That's really wacky. I feel bad for him that he had a dream about the song going Creepyville.
Yeah. Yeah, you told me all about it. He was like, yeah, it was real creepy and stuff like that, and just he what?
It just made it sound like less of a real story. He said, yeah, he said it was creepy and stuff.
And stuff like that.
Like it was, and they were like, yeah, and stuff like that. He said that's what he said. Happened, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. What else should we talk about?
We didn't talk about any pop culture other than like Oscars.
Star Wars. No.
Star Wars.
Oh! I know. Pick me.
The
Sonic movie comes out on the 14th.
Friday. That's so
Friday.
exciting.
I want to see it when it opens. I do.
You want to see opening night?
I have rehearsal, so I don't know how the HEL.
Yeah, we can see it that week. The week after, we can go together.
No, that's Tech Week. That's stupid. We have to go on Friday. There's no other. Unless they premiere it on Thursday, then we could do it.
Yeah, we could go Thursday night because that's usually how it goes, isn't it?
I hope. Buy tickets to the Sonic movie, man. I'm excited. I am excited. I think it's going to be a lot better than it would have been if and they rewrote some scenes. I heard. I think it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be like life changing or anything, but I want a fun video game movie.
Yeah.
It was funny to me because it was interesting that the first decent video Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like that's recorded probably forever. The first all right video game was Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. Although some people like the Resident Evil movie and the Tomb Raider movie.
Those people are
like I didn't like them, but
from an objective like filmmaking standpoint, maybe as a fan you'd enjoy it. Of course, you're a fan, but as a viewer, you know what I mean. The good thing about the Pokemon movie is casuals would enjoy it. It's just a piece of meat. It's just a story told in the universe. What's wrong with that? Like that works. I think the world building is good enough to where it needed a film other than an animated film. For being honest, that world would be really fun to exist in. That's a world as a kid I always wanted to hang out. I always wanted to be a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah. But yeah, so
I like the game. So yeah, sorry. Movie. Did you hear about the studio who did all the CG work? They fell through, right?
They fell through.
They did because they did the VFX Cat and Sonic, and they all were received pretty critically. Lion King being received the best, but all still so they had to down. I think everyone was laid off. All the animators who did all that work.
It's so sad.
Yeah, and from what I heard, they weren't super civil to them. The people running the studio lied to Paramount a lot about working conditions anyway. So I mean, like we can't be that mad. They're mistreating the animators. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks that these people lost their jobs, but there always will be a visual effects. Always will be a need for that. As long as
Yeah.
there's blockbuster here.
Yeah.
Do you want to wrap it up in a few minutes?
Probably. Yeah.
Because I have a few things I need to do for it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But let's have one more
Topic. I mean,
topic.
We can explore the Sonic a little more. I mean, I'm trying to think what else I have to say. I feel like I have something to say, but I'm not quite sure what I want.
Yeah,
to
that's
say.
why I keep feeling like there's something I need to say.
I've been a long time Sonic fan. I've always loved Sonic, and I even like some of the 3D Sonic.
Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
Good game.
Did you play that? Did you play that?
Sonic. Okay, quick tangent. I didn't ever own Sonic Adventure 1 or 2, but my girlfriend has some copies of them on Wii. I think they put them on the Wii store a long time ago or something like that.
Yeah.
So I've got a chance to play them a little bit, and I enjoy them a lot. I think they're a little clunky by today's standards, obviously, especially the controls.
Yeah, I haven't played Sonic Adventure 2 in a long time, but that
Sonic
was...
Adventure 1 is a nightmare as far as control.
Sonic Adventure 2 was by far the best game, Sonic game to ever come out.
Oh, I thought it was the best game ever. I mean, the Sonic fan base. I do.
Yeah. It seems like it honestly is the quintessential 3D Sonic game. It even has the weird quirkiness of the modern style with Sonic in it and that kind of stuff. Even has that, which is a big thing in Sonic games nowadays.
I would argue that the best 3D Sonic game is Sonic Generations.
I hated that. Wait, no, not. It was fine, actually. I didn't hate it.
I adore Sonic Generations. It's my favorite Sonic game.
I just feel like it doesn't have the quirkiness of 3D Sonic games.
I like Colors, then. I don't know. Colors is good.
Yeah.
I like Colors a lot.
I did not like Colors that much. That one was the one where you could play... There were, 4 different teams or something like that.
No, the Wisps. I think you're getting it all screwed up. There were these little aliens that gave you powers. They're in teams. That's Sonic Heroes.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I played Colors.
Oh, it's good. You like Colors. It revamped the play style to make sense. It's in the same engine as Sonic Generations was.
Yeah. I don't know. The thing is, Sonic Adventure Battle 2 literally defined what that kind of games in the first place, and it had a compelling story that was at the same time really weird.
Look,
but okay, I'm looking.
The weight that you're giving Sonic Adventure. This is such a stupid debate, but Sonic Adventure had to reboot a franchise that they tried many times to get into to work and
figure
it out. It was clunky at first, yes, but they got it to work. They made new lore, new stories, and stuff with Sonic. So half of the compliments you've given to 2 are just work that 1 did. I think 2 has a better story.
I have never played 1. I didn't even realize that Sonic Adventure Battle 2 wasn't the first one. But
right, I would say it is the better game, but most of the compliments you're giving for the standard set come from Sonic Adventure. It defines what the stories are being told in, and what new characters to introduce, and designs to tweak and change, and gameplay to change. So most of that weight was pulled by that, and there's kind of a steady evolution for a minute until we get Sonic 06, and then they start having hiccups and being confused about what is Sonic.
The problem with Sonic 06 was they wanted to go a little bit darker, and then they didn't know how. And
I
then
just think they wanted to up the stakes and make it more serious.
watch out, there's a creeper!
Oh man.
Creeper? Oh man. By the way, I'm level 2 on swords. Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite Sonic games, they start better and better gameplay, adding boost and ring hopping. I think that Sonic Unleashed, the daytime stuff is. I think that Sonic Colors is. Sonic Generations is god tier. Sonic Force.
Okay, listen though, listen. Did any of those games have the chows? Like the Chow Island thing?
The Chow.
Chow Island.
You offended or something?
What?
That just said the Chow Garden is stupid, and you said absolutely.
No, the Chow Garden is amazing.
It's just a.
What? Do you have something good to say about the Chow Garden? Or bad to say, I mean? Or do you not know what the Chow Garden is?
What?
So look, the Chow Garden thing, like you would collect chows as you... Sam Lynch! Hey! You see, Sam agrees with me, but like I was
The
saying,
Chow Garden wasn't that good, Sam.
it was amazing. It was an entirely different game inside of the game that made it that much better.
If I wanted to play Tamagotchi.
Listen, there was regular Chow Garden, and then there was Angel Chow Garden.
To run.
And then there was the Hell Chow Garden. That's why I said H-E double toothpick. Said
H-E double hockey.
Yeah. But
Why are you trying to shut me up? Boomer or something.
Chow Garden was the bestest. And you can't prove me wrong. I had my original Chow, Mr. Batman. Actually, I don't think it was Mr. I think it was just Batman. Was amazing. He was an angel Chow. I got him to angel level. I fed him bats so he would become a bat. It was really cool, and I was like, dude, this is the best. Okay, you can say stuff now.
So don't you really...
What? Brady, I can't hear you. You cut out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay, now what? Brady!
Don't you...
You cut out again.
Pedro!
Listen here, mister. If you don't tell me... What were you saying? Grady, you're making this a very boring podcast. Or, it's not even a podcast, this very boring live stream.
Fine.
Talk. Hello? Okay, so, anyway, yeah, that, so anybody in the chat have any last words to say? Because clearly Brady's done.
I'm not done.
Then say stuff.
I'm trying to, but for some reason my computer mic isn't working.
Okay. Okay, I'll just vamp for a little bit. Because you know how good I am at vamping. So, you you ever had airline food? The stuff stinks. Yeah, I'll be here all week. Tip your waitresses. Yeah. So, but let's talk about the Chow Garden a little bit because I want you guys to love this as much as I do. Oh, is that Braden Day?
Anything, pal?
I can. You sound like you're a mile away, talking on like a can with a string attached to it.
Of course.
You sound like. Here, I'm gonna walk across the room. You sounded something like this. You know, like.
Of course I can.
Can you hear me? Hello? Sam Lynch. I love you guys. Keep it going, Fish and B. Love you too, Sam. I love the support. Brady, do you see that? Do you see that, Brady? Brady, get your stuff figured out so we can vamp. It's not easy
Now,
by yourself.
No.
What?
Now you're just gonna hear yourself.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
We're
I
good.
don't know. I don't know what happened.
We're gonna be done soon anyway.
I was saying that the Sonic universe.
I like that you started like in the Sonic universe and then it just cut you off.
And I screamed it.
What about Sonic
How
universe?
did humanly possible? And the hallway heard me scream along those lines.
Say what? I just literally all I've heard is Sonic universe.
Look, the Sonic universe has a lot of babes, right?
Has hot babes? You know it does. I love that it's taken us how long to get that, to say that. Sonic Universe has hot babes, right?
It's a reference to a video, this really cringy YouTube video guy does. He's like, isn't this basically like Babe Central?
Mm-hmm.
It's a ranch. Or get some carrot sticks and some OJ. We're getting right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Amy Rose.
Yeah? Amy Rose? Got anything to say about her? Other than she's hot? She's a hot hedgehog lady? Yeah?
Did I ever tell you how I got interested?
Hey, you got AIDS? All I heard was, I ever tell you how I got AIDS? No. I don't think you've ever told me how you got AIDS. I assume that it's not pretty, you know?
I remember being a wee lab and trying to find Sonic art.
Yeah?
I started seeing Skippy stuff, and it made my pee-pee get a little soft.
Soft?
Not soft.
Not soft. You mean hard. Brady, you need to talk. You need to talk, brother. Brother.
Do you want me to stipulate or not? You sounded disappointed in me.
No, literally, I can't.
Wait. You know what? I'm getting my other headphones.
Yeah, because I can't hear you. I'm sure it's very annoying for you guys in the chat.
I'll one of them.
Mm-hmm. 3 of them.
Come on. Anything about that?
You know, I'm going to get some more milk. Because I'm a filthy milk drinker.
Ah!
Ah!
Output device.
Output device. You know, I haven't talked this much in a long time.
Hey!
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's great. After we're finishing up, I get the old headphones back in.
After a solid half hour of, huh? What?
Ah!
Huh?
I was going to say, Sonic vs. Babes, I was introduced to skeevy pictures of this. Is it? Did it not say?
Not say what?
Is it? Did you say on the Copa thing, is this for children or is this not for children?
No. I'll literally, whenever you would like start talking, it would be like it, like I'd hear the first part of the sentence and then it'd be like done.
No, I'm asking if the
what? Brady. Here, I'm gonna check Discord real quick. Make sure it's not on my end. Here, just a moment. I'm gonna disconnect from Discord real quick and reconnect. Hello?
hey,
Hey!
Sonic Babes, they're
Sonic has hot babes!
And when I was a kid, I found skeevy images of Sonic women, and I had a sexual awakening. That's what started me down this depraved path that is perversion. Surprised I'm not a furry.
that is why you like skeevy
Why,
Sonic. That's why you like women, because of skeevy Sonic art.
Oh
no. I mean, that's why I like women. Brady! No, am I... Brady! Hello? Hello? Ah! Hello? Is this better now? Can you guys actually hear me now?
This is full of technical disasters.
Can
I just want to get through this conversation.
I just literally just want to just like hear all about these hot babes. You know?
Sonic Babes, right?
Sonic Babes. The hot Sonic Babes.
Favorites were based on knowing me. Who are my Sonic Universe Babes favorites? Which ones did I get a little hard?
Which ones are your favorite?
Which one do you think were my favorites? I'm going to ask you first.
Well, obviously Amy Rose.
Yeah. Pick one of them. Give me another hot.
There weren't that many women in the Sonic universe, were there? There's
more than you think of those hot babes, as animals from Mobile.
There's the bunny lady.
There's Rouge the Bat.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Rouge. Rouge by herself. Cream. I loved Cream, but Rouge.
Brady Day looked up lots of Rouge the Bat naked. That was the search. Just Rouge the Bat.
I love that. That's your go-to, like Rouge the Bat naked. Like like whenever I first found Skimpy and
Not like it
stuff
wasn't like NSFW.
yeah. No, I remember being in like second grade and like no, it was in second grade. It was a little bit later than that, but I forget when.
Last year.
It was last year. I wanted to know. No, I remember. I literally just wanted to know what breasts look like. So I went. I got on the computer and just Googled boobs.
Right. You just for educational purposes.
Oh yeah,
right?
for educational purposes. I want to know what they look like. No, this was like beef. Like
this conversation is so great.
On the cusp.
Sam was supposed to leave, but all this chaos has kept him coming back.
On the cusp of puberty, you know. So I was like, what do it look like? You know, because my first experience with boobs was really only whenever I went out to play one day and I came back in. I went out to play one day, I came back in and my parents were watching HBO. And there was a woman on there with 3 boobs. It was 3 boobs. I was like, what?
Total Recall, right?
I don't even know. I walked in, saw that, and walked back out and just waited like 15 minutes hoping that...
There's some sci-fi movie, right? Is it Total Recall?
I assume so.
Yeah, it's a sci-fi movie. Like,
I didn't tell my mom about that experience until I was like 16. I was like, I came in one day and there was this lady with 3 boobs, and I was like, what's this? I was scarred for life. Every time. But the first time I looked it up, I was, I forget how old I was. I think it was like 3rd or 4th grade, and I was with the kids my sister was babysitting at the time, and
they dare ya?
No, wait. Wow. No, I was 10 because it was when Iron Man 2 came out.
Just the Ironettes?
No. I remember this because because my sister babysat them for one summer, and I remember because I would go with her because I was little at the time, and so I would go with her and we would get Burger King most days, and they had the Whiplash special burger thing, and that was fun.
Did it give you whiplash to eat to your head?
Yeah. Exactly. But it has you ate it and you became Mickey Rourke, and it was all kinds of fun.
I went to my board. You get a really dumb looking canary.
Board. Wait, board. I can't do.
It's board.
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 I went to my board. You can't do a.
I'm telling you, the only accent I can pull off very well is a southern accent.
I went to my board.
Mm-hmm.
Board.
But I remember we were sitting around, and I forget how old this kid was. I think he was maybe even a year younger than me. And we were curious. And so we looked up what boobs looked like. And then we saw them, snickered a little bit, and then immediately closed the page and we were like...
Did you ever Google poop?
Poop?
Yeah. Turds.
No, because I didn't care. I know what those look like.
We Googled. You know how to give her the search history, so your mom would come back later and go, what are the 8 pages of poop? Really stupid.
No.
I remember this was a prank we used to do on our friends. We get on their computer, right, their personal computer, and then look up a poop and then make it the Google search image We thought it was classic.
It's kind of like how
It's just. I mean, it's not that. Go on. Sorry, it's not that smart. It's just something thought was funny.
It's kind of like how on the school computers, like we would always pull pranks on each other, like under like username. You know, we would just whenever we leave, we'd put in like 30 spaces so that it looks like there's nothing there. But then like they press enter and it's like this is the wrong username or password, and we're like, got you. Yeah, go on. Ready? I said go on.
Well, I'm not quite sure what to say.
Not quite sure what to say. I mean,
turds.
Your first experience with with skimpy pictures was Sonic, and my first experience was with another boy, and we were just like giggling about it.
There was nothing to share. It was a share between two boys.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, yeah,
No one was hurt.
I remember watching the first Iron Man movie, and like we thought that it was hilarious watching that, like the scene with the news reporter, you know.
What?
We thought it was hilarious, like watching the scene with the news reporter. Remember that scene? And whenever we're first introduced to Jarvis, she wakes up next morning and she doesn't have her clothes on, and she has his button-up shirt on, and she's like, but mostly the stuff before that, like whenever she was going to sleep. Well,
yeah.
her and Roberto Downey Jr. We thought it was hilarious. We were like, this is exactly what like women are like. This is exactly what having sex is. And then, yeah, so it all went downhill from there. And the thing is, like, I think that was before, like.
I think I.
What? What? Say it.
What?
Say it. Say it. I dare you. Say it. Hurt. Bet you won't. Braden?
That you were objectifying.
I was objectifying women at the ripe young age of 10.
Yeah, I wanted to be a player as a kid. I thought it would be cool. I always thought that was cool.
I remember watching like How I Met Your Mother, and like I'd be like, yeah, I want to be like Barney. Like, have you ever?
Yeah, he's a player, right? That's Neil Patrick Harris, right?
Mm-hmm. His whole thing was like he wanted to sleep with every woman in the like. I remember him having a list of like 400 girls and being like, yeah, that's what I want in my life. And then I get to my age and I'm like, oh yeah, abstinence. That's a good thing.
No, it's just funny to me because you're a kid, all that stuff.
You're like, that's the coolest stuff.
Speaking of someone who's actually done some type of things, all that stuff is very like almost do you say mystical or unattainable?
Mm-hmm.
And when it becomes attainable or closer to like having attainability, the veneer starts to come away and it becomes normalized. I think that's one of the biggest problems with just growing up in the States in general.
Yeah.
Is a lot of things are like fetishized and like normalized. And then when you grow or rather like great, right? And then you grow up and then it's like they're just completely normal.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, booze is like that's so adult and cool. And then it's like, no, it's completely normal and boring. There's nothing special about it.
Good night, Sam.
It's really sad. Bye, Sam.
I miss you already. Here, have a big old kiss from me. Big old kiss. There. Big old kiss. There you
We did our
go.
best.
You know?
But yeah, when
We
that stuff
did it.
becomes more attainable, lose the allure a little bit. It becomes more of a just that's part of existence now.
Yeah.
Like a sexual appetite or acknowledging that other people have those desires.
Yeah.
Naturally. It's just strange. It becomes alien to you, and then it isn't. But it's that brief time where it is alien to you, where I don't know. It seems to be
the most appealing. You know?
I wouldn't say appealing necessarily, because if you ask me right now, like there were no repercussions. Like, it was magically a way to have no repercussions.
If you could have the segs right now.
If I could have the sex without having the sex, I would do it right now. But because there are repercussions, it becomes a
yeah.
The appeal lessens any. I don't think it does. But I think the fantasization and the fetishization almost of it, and the taboo kind of goes away. It loses kind of what made it, or at least the concept, interesting, like procreation. Because there's not much you know about it. And then when they start demystifying it to you, it almost sounds fake, like laughable. Like they could just be making shit up. Why would they not? Almost.
Yeah.
That's my sex talk, and you probably agree the most. At least for the most part about that. Talk.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like
what different things are.
Like we differ on a few things, but like when it comes to that, it's like there's no denying that the mysticism of it, that kind of stuff, like it's pretty cool. Like seems pretty cool, you know, and like.
And then when you get old, the mysticism goes away.
Like I remember when I was a kid. Did you play the Sims game when you were a kid?
Oh yeah. Not a lot, but I
remember as a kid, I would play pretend Sims, and because I didn't always have access, I didn't always play games, but I would pretend like I was playing The Sims in real life, and they called it woohoo.
Yeah, the sex is called woohoo.
And then all you saw was they went under the blankets, and the blankets went everywhere. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It didn't cross my mind that something is going on. It was just
too real.
It's just they went under the blankets and went, woo!
That's all that happens is they just go into the blankets too.
Yeah.
That's all that occurs in your brain? Or do you actually think there's something more? You knew that. You're like,
I think something in my mind imagined there was something more.
Did you also, before you had looked up images of a vagina, did you have an idea of what one looks like in your brain?
No.
'Cause I didn't.
I did not. I remember as a kid.
I remember having horny dreams where there'd be nothing there.
Yeah, I remember as a kid thinking there was nothing. Because you well,
what reference do you have?
Yeah,
I mean,
literally the only reference is a doll.
A Barbie
and
doll,
a Barbie doll has nothing. So I imagine a girl takes off her pants. There's nothing. I was like, but wait, how does a girl I knew that they had a butt because everybody has a butt. So I was like, does a girl pee through her butt? Nothing occurred to me that there's something else going on there.
Why did we open with this conversation? This is such a good conversation.
I mean, anybody who's made it this far into...
They have. It's just us, I think, man. But this is just so goofy in the best way.
Mm-hmm.
I would have stopped 10 minutes ago if we hadn't found this string of thought.
But yeah,
This is
like
ridiculous.
I remember. I forget how I first found out that women actually have something down there. I think I asked one of my friends who was a girl.
What'd she say? Did she say, "Oh yeah, there's definitely stuff there"? She goes, "Oh, there's stuff between the legs." Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was like. I think I asked how she peed.
Oh.
And like you would go, and like she was like, well, like I forget how she explained it.
She's like, it kind of falls out of me.
Yeah, I think it's like she was like, yeah, it's just like it's like a butt, you know. And I was like,
That's all she said.
yeah. Not so. I forget how I first found out. Did I not like fully know until like I first like saw
Thought it
it,
out.
saw
Or a
it out?
diagram or something. Yeah, I mean, it was funny to me because
Mhm.
I was a kid who you won't be shocked, but I had a lot of phases
Mhm.
with different groupings of whether that be Sonic characters, Invader Zim, Pokemon,
Mhm.
dinosaurs, Crash Bandicoot, whatever in hell.
Yeah.
But I was obsessed with animals for a very long time, and my channel of choice as a wee lad was Animal Planet. Almost every time I picked up a
Mhm.
television, I'd say, "Do you have Animal Planet? Do you have channel 30? I want to watch animals." Um,
Mhm.
and it was funny to me because I saw so many animals procreate, and just thought of it as mating.
Yeah.
Humans didn't do that. There was a different process for humans. I mean, humans mated, but it didn't look like how they did it. It wasn't rough. It wasn't, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
It was different. It was in my brain. I always was like, humans mate, but they don't lay down or anything. It's probably
See,
much less.
I thought it was something like when you kiss with tongue, it trades DNA,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
yeah, that's why I
Like
thought
someone
it
older,
was.
I was like, wait, DNA, right? That's how someone gets pregnant. They go, no, that's not how you get pregnant. And I was offended almost, but then deep down, I feel like I knew somehow. Like, am I wiring? I went, they're right.
Yeah.
Why are they right? Like, it was like that stinking feeling in your belly. Like,
Mhm.
you feel wrong about something
I
as a
think at
kid.
some point I realized that girls had. I realized that it was like a USB port, you know.
Yeah, like you have a certain set of parts that is supposed to go into something, and they have
Yeah.
a certain set of parts that's supposed to have something to go into it.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I mean, it
but then
doesn't make
from
it deep.
there I had to find out what went in, you know. Like, of course,
Okay,
like
that's fair.
yeah,
Well,
like
you're peeing, thinking about it, touching your penis. I wonder what would go in there.
no, no, like I knew what went in where, but like how would the process go about, you know?
I love this topic.
Because
So funny.
like little innocent me, I was like, well, that seems so weird. What? And so like I had no clue. Like this was
But
also
there's also the argument of like, how would you have a reference for that?
yeah, like nothing else in my
In the
mind. Like
Bible Belt too, they're almost afraid to talk
mhm.
about that stuff. I never got to talk.
I never got.
Really?
I think that's more and more common nowadays. Like because like most people they're like, oh yeah, I found out on the internet. Like so like they don't really
Yeah, I
get
mean,
the people don't really get the
I found
talk
out in sex
anymore.
ed. I found out in sex ed class. There was a little health clinic we had once where they were like, "Let's talk about the sex." I know you guys have been
No,
waiting for it.
I first found out through the internets, and then like I had sex ed, and then I was
I
like,
found
oh, that's how it
more.
works.
I found out more through the internet.
See,
Because
mine was backwards. Like I found out on the internet, I was like, oh, so this goes in there, and then oh, but then like in health class, it was like explaining the like not the inner workings, but like how to make a baby. You know, like the daddy and the mommy, they love each other very much. And,
Oh, and it was funny too because one of my friends had a book that was like that, like a
Mhm.
purity book, explaining to kids the biological process of sex. And
yeah,
I remember reading it and getting so horny from it. I was
yeah.
like giggling to him and go, "Oh, this is so cool."
I
Like,
also, I also,
because it's just a book. I don't
yeah.
get it.
I remember asking my mom some questions about some stuff. Like, for example, we would watch Quantum Leap together. You know that show?
Yeah, Quantum Leap.
So there was
The
one.
time travel show,
So
right?
there were a couple things that like he would turn into somebody. I remember that's how I found out about how, like, not how babies were created, but like, well, I found out about pregnant women through that because like I didn't really think about it until like he turned into a pregnant lady, and I was like, what does pregnant mean? And so there's that, which is fine, but I feel like,
leap your own ass.
but like asking stuff like what is a virgin or something like that, and mom's just like, yeah, you'll find out one day.
Yeah, I can't wait to say I'll tell you when you're older and mean
That's
it sincerely.
yeah.
Because I say it quite a bit, because I think it's one of the
Mhm.
funniest things ever. Because
Yeah,
what constitutes as older is it doesn't take much to be classified as older.
yeah,
I'm older than when I just was talking about being old there.
yeah.
So it's silly. The idea of being old or being being elder or
Mhm.
the eldest or something. It's just giggly and silly to me because it's like it's relative. Time is relative. So I'm
Mhm.
always going to be older than when they said I'll tell you when you're older. I'm always going to
Yeah,
be older than when that statement was. So they literally could just mean in 3 minutes.
yeah.
I mean in 3 minutes they're going to tell me or less than that. It's just funny
Mhm.
to me
It's not as
because
funny as whenever my parents tried to explain to me that my stepbrother was gay. That was an interesting
ooh,
experience.
I feel like I asked about gay stuff before I asked about procreation because,
Yeah.
um, believe it or not, I was made fun of, and other boys on the
Mhm.
playground were made fun of. So I said, "What?" I was like, "What's being gay?" They say I like kissing guys. What's that about? I said, "I don't think I like kissing
Mhm.
guys."
See, I knew what I knew.
My parents said it means it's boys who like boys. I said, "Oh,
Mhm.
okay."
Yeah.
It's like
See,
I guess
I
that's the
kind
thing.
of knew what it was, but whenever because we were in the same grade in school, like I knew him fairly well. Like I knew him school wise, and I knew him from home. And, like, so they talked to me one night, and they were like, "So, do you know about your stepbrother's sexual orientation?" And I was like, "That's." I had no clue what they meant by that, but I just shook my head yes because I figured they meant he's gay, and I was like, "Yeah, that's obvious." Like,
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like that's a lot of words.
that's a lot. No,
Sexual
because
orient. Ah,
no, the weirdest thing was, uh, like I remember in like sixth grade, like he took a girl to the dance, and I first started wondering because he asked me, "So do you think this girl is hot that I'm taking?" And I was so confused. I was like, "Couldn't you figure that out on your own?" And I was like, "I mean, I
oh.
guess." And so like that was interesting.
I wouldn't have seen that as a red flag. I'm too stupid.
Oh
I wouldn't have
no,
seen it as a red flag at all.
I
I would
was
have just thought that was strange.
I was AFK for too long. I'll be right back.
That's
But
just my take. I just would have thought that was kind of queer. Oh, that's weird.
mhm.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, you.
I thought it was weird at the time, but then like I remember like it was weird because it was like, why can't you figure that out on your own? I thought he was trying to show off to me at first, you know? Because I thought he was like, look, I'm taking a hot date and you don't have a date. But that was also because I said no to women because we already had this conversation. I was a little
Yeah,
player.
because you were
Um,
so cool.
yeah. But no, he asked me, and I was like, well, I mean, yeah,
I think she's pretty. Yeah.
like I didn't want to take her on a date, but I just wanted to be like, yeah. And so like there was that.
Make you feel better about the whole thing. It could also be part of it. Maybe you wanted to make you feel good about the date.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
that's just so strange.
Yeah.
Are there any other little red flags that you were like, that's not normal, or that's not what I perceive as normal boy behavior at this age. You know, like when everyone's talking about the football team, he's talking about trying out for plays or something. Yeah. I don't know.
Is,
I feel like with real gay people, it's more tragic. It's not as silly as I just described it. It's a lot more intense. It's like,
well, the thing is,
when they're looking for dates to the dance, he's scrambling for one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The thing is, it felt like he knew he should have one, but he didn't understand.
Like why he should have one?
Yeah.
What's the appeal?
Yeah, I think he thought the appeal was everyone expects you to have one, so like obviously I'll have one, you know? But like
did he think that you were supposed to a romantic thing going on, or you just brag about having a good looking date? Or
I think that's what it was. I think he was like, you brag about it. And so
that was so short sighted and interesting though.
Yeah. It was so interesting, like and then like as we're getting older
when did he know?
This was
did he ever tell you?
This was about 8th grade whenever he told my parents.
Okay, is when he came out.
Yeah.
Huh. When did you think you knew?
When
we were like, I don't think he's
probably around then.
Right, so right around the time he came. That's good timing.
Like seventh or 8th grade, you know?
Okay, like because at least it wasn't like 5 years of agony for this guy.
Well, I mean, like 5 years before 7th grade, he would have been in elementary school, and like he tried to convince me that he had a crush on some guys in elementary school, and I was like, no, like.
I mean, when you're little like that, you don't really think about the same sex even that way because like everyone's the same to you.
Yeah, whenever I was in element, like I remember having a girlfriend in kindergarten. But like
I was a player in kindergarten.
That was just I was like, should we call each other boyfriend and girlfriend? And then it was like just so we could call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. I didn't care whatsoever.
Look, I've always loved women. I was never afraid of women.
I love women, you know. It's just...
I love women. No, it was true. I was never afraid of girls as a kid.
No, I was never afraid of them.
No, but like on the playground, the girls would talk to guys. The guys like, "Don't get near them. They got cooties." Like it was like a big deal.
Oh no,
and I would be like, "Smells good."
I prided myself. I was like, I told you about the story of this girlfriend I got in 2nd grade, right? How we got together. Well, I'll tell this story for the people at home.
Tell a condensed version of this.
Yeah,
I feel like I've heard this, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, condensed version. So I was at recess one day. There was a big crowd of people over there, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I walked up, and turns out like there was like a competition to see who got to date this girl.
I remember. You won. You just wanted to win the competition, though.
I walked up and I saw them play a game, and I was like, I want to play. And I walked up and I was like, what? And they were like, you want to join? I was like, sure. And so I walked up and I played up all the mini games and that kind of stuff. We ended up winning because I was just
the most fish thing ever. It's like by dumb luck. You win this game that you didn't want to be a part of.
Yeah. It was just like I was bored and I saw a crowd of people. So I was like, huh. But then we ended up dating with air quotes. And then like a year later, like we would date, but like literally we wouldn't even talk to each other. It was just.
That's how it usually was, because I wanted to take it seriously, man. I wanted to support them emotionally and hang out with them and stuff. And hang on.
Yeah.
I always thought that stuff was fun.
Yeah.
So I would always try to hang out with them, and they realized how much of a fucking weirdo I was, and they want nothing to do with me after 10 minutes. But they go, oh, he's sweet. I want to. Sure, he's my boyfriend. Whatever. He's funny. And then like goes from you're funny to you're weird, or you talk a lot, or maybe I need some space to I'm never talking to you again.
Yeah. And then, like, I've always been a huge pushover, but for some reason, this pushed me over the line. I think it was because I didn't really want to date her anyway, so it was just like, finally just like, yeah, I'm done here. But whenever we were at recess and it was cold, and she got warm, so she took off her coat and was like, here, you hold this for me. I was like, I'm not holding your jacket. And so I was like, we're done.
That was your breaking point?
Yeah, my breaking point for some reason was she wanted me to hold her jacket. And, like, I think most of it was I just wanted somebody to sit with on the bus because we just happened to ride the same bus. And so for most of it, I would just sit next to her on the bus and, like, I try to crack jokes and stuff like that. Like, I thought I was so witty. I remember this one joke I tried to crack that was so witty that I was looking out the bus window and I was laughing. I was like, you ever wonder why they have why the lines on the street were like some were solid and some were dashed? And then she looked at me and she was like, yeah, it's because like the solid ones you can't cross, but the dashed ones you can. And then I looked at her and like with such a surprised face, like there's actually a reason.
Because you were just thinking about the bit. Because there's a punchline for the bit.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the bit. I was like, what? Here's a funny thing. Like, what? Like, there's no reason for there to be any.
Why would you need to delineate what roads you can pass on and not?
Yeah, why would you need to have lines?
Or cross the line.
Like,
yeah, why would you need
why would the lines
road?
have to be different? And then she was like, oh yeah, this is why. And I was like, you ruined my bit. And like, I was angry about it.
No, it's funny because Emma sometimes gets really frustrated at me using terminology. She hates that I use the word bit a lot. Because I don't like to say joke.
Yeah.
I don't like to say the word joke. It doesn't sound intelligent to me. I know it can be. But because the closest thing I'll say is I was joking.
Yeah. Well, a joke is like a yo mama joke or a knock knock joke. Like there is specifically like one phrase.
A bit is a lot more than that.
Yeah. A bit is like, hey, you ever wonder about this? And then it's like that leads to something else.
Yes. I think a bit is based upon a premise and then it expands.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my thinking works that way because I grew up listening to stand-up comedians. So like that like muscle memory of like premise, joke, based on new premise, found joke, premise. That's how comedy works. Yeah. So, hey, you might want to move around in game. They're gonna kick you again.
Oh yeah.
Just move around. Wait another 7 minutes. But yeah, I just always thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Just puberty in general and the segs in general and sex ed and how the Midwest handles it. I think I've told you this story once before. We'll wrap with this, I think.
Okay.
But we said it like 8 times now. But when I was a wee lad, we had the first sex ed talk. And I had a friend who was older than me. Just a year.
Wait.
Right?
Wait. What is this? What did I just... Something just appeared in my inventory. A global... What? It's called a global key.
Me too.
You just got a global key too?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm not quite sure.
Here. Can I go to spawn? Is there something I can do at spawn?
Don't go to spawn though.
Why? Because I can come back here. I don't know. I'll keep my global key and we'll find out next time.
I was trying to say is...
Yeah, say
this kid was like a grade older than me, right? And he had already gone through the puberty curriculum, right?
Yeah.
And he said, you haven't experienced the video yet, have you? Mm-hmm. And I was talking about sex.
Oh, yeah, I remember them all being like, you haven't watched the video yet, have you?
yeah, and I said...
It's always the video, because the teacher doesn't want to talk about it, so they always show a video. So it's always the video. You haven't seen the video yet.
And I said, what do you mean the video? And he goes, oh, they're going to show you a video that explains everything.
Mm-hmm.
Video.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, what's it about? He goes, well, watch the video and you'll find out what it's about. I said, that doesn't answer my question. What's it about? He goes, you'll see when you watch the video. So the day comes to finally watch the video, right?
Yeah.
They separate the classes. All women in one room. All boys in one room. They split us in half, right, by gender. They take. I remember all the boys that I graduated with now in one classroom, right? And they sit us all down, and they play this tape. It was dated for the time. It was late '90s, and it's this kid, right? And he walks up to his mom, and he goes. It was a family without a father, so I think they were trying to be relatable. I have a dad, so I didn't really relate. But it doesn't really matter for this story. But it was a single mom with her 2 sons, right? Yeah. And he goes, "Mom, why does my penis get hard?" It's basically what he's saying. Like, why does the penis stand up on its own? That's kind of strange, right? And she's like, well, that's called an erection, Timmy. That's when this happens. And he goes, oh, okay. And she goes, hey, before you continue with this, you should see your brother. He's been through puberty before. And he knows about this stuff more, okay? And he goes, what? What's
I love that this kid is now Norm Macdonald. He's like, what?
He sounds like the baby of Norm Macdonald and John Mulaney.
He's like, huh? What?
That's what my voice is. My voice now, because of all the Norm inflections, has turned me into Norm Macdonald and John Mulaney's gross child.
Because that's exactly how John Mulaney talks about him as a child. It's always like, huh? What?
Yeah, he's like a grown man. But anyway, the kid's like, huh? The puberty. He goes, I have to ask my brother about this here puberty thing. And she goes, yeah, go see him. And it cuts to later that day, and they're in the kitchen ordering like a pizza or something. I don't quite remember. Yeah. And he goes, hey, big brother. And he goes, hey, little brother. And he goes, what's in a? Why does it happen? And he goes, well, if you see something that excites you sexually, the blood rushes into your penis. It's a muscle. An organ, and it stands up on its own. And he goes, have you had wet dreams yet? And he goes, well, golly, what's a wet dream, big brother? I'm not quite sure I have experienced one of those. He says, well, it's when you ejaculate in your sleep because you had a sexually stimulating dream. He goes, what's an ejaculation, sir? He goes, well, it's when seminal fluid and sperm comes out of the end of your erected penis from pleasure, from sexual pleasure. He goes, what's sex? And I think they started to get to the sex stuff. I think then he said, does this stuff happen to girls? Because he just asked questions about body hair and sweat, and then I think it stopped. And he goes, yeah. Does this? And I think he said, well, you'll start noticing things about your classmates too, like girls you like. You'll start getting erections thinking about them. And go, oh, okay. And then he said, does this stuff happen to girls too, big brother? And he goes, it does. But you should ask mom about that stuff. And then the video cut out. And they said, they walked over and turned the VHS off. They said, this half is for the girls. We're not going to show you this half. And then after it ended, right, it's 2 male teachers and all the students, and the teacher, he was jacked. He was like a macho man, right? He was totally up. And he was like, all right, guys, I need you brothers to write down everything, all the questions you have after this video on pieces of paper. Okay, we're going to be mature about this, okay? We're going to be mature. Just put them in this cup. I'll go through them. I'll read all of them, answer the questions, be completely anonymous. So we write all the questions down. And he reads all these questions, right? And they're really, really, really funny because it's like, I was trying to laugh back then, but it was like sexual positions mostly, and explain what sex was. Because I'm going to tell you what they did after, because I've told the story before without this middle part. But they read all of the the questions that people have, right?
Yeah.
They get to mine. I think I said something about sweat. I don't know. Something about sweat. Like, why do my balls get sweaty? I don't know. I don't remember. Why do my balls smell like?
Why do my balls get sweaty?
Why do my balls smell like vinegar when I sweat? I don't know what it was. Or I think a lot of people ask questions about the girls, and they did answer them. They said, "What's a period?" And they said this. Okay, what's do girls grow body hair too? Yes, they do grow body hair. Do girls have wet dreams? No, they don't have wet. They do experience attraction to men that way. Okay, it's just interesting to me. So they finished up all the questions, and I think that what was funny too is some of the kids snickered at my question like it was stupid. And I think the guy picked it up and I don't know what they're trying to ask here, but I'll try to answer because I wasn't sure. I was like, sweat. Then we finished with all the questions, right? And we were snickering and saying, "What did you ask? What did you ask?" You know, like asking all the boys they asked. And they said, "All right, everybody, both genders go upstairs into the lab, and we're gonna learn about some more sex stuff."
More sex stuff.
We ran up the stairs. We jogged up the stairs. And they took us into this old lab because we were in an annex building that was like old and falling apart. It was like the original elementary school years ago. And the sixth grade was in. And they take us into this room and they sit us down. And there's this lady, this woman we have never seen before. And we'll never see.
Yeah.
It's some medical professional who did sex ed stuff in the nation.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Hello, boys and girls." She's like, "I'm going to show you guys some sexually transmitted diseases. Do you guys know what sexually transmitted diseases are?" And I said, "Golly, ma'am." And she said, "Okay, young man, I'm going to show you some of this stuff." They proceed to all of the most grotesque and painful.
Brady?
Yeah?
You cut out grotesque and painful.
Sexual diseases.
Yeah.
And that was it. They're like, this is genital warts. They hurt. Ask any questions about them. This is this. Here's the symptoms. Here's this. Here's the symptoms of this. Don't let this happen to you. This would suck. Don't have sex. They were using a scare
tactics. Yeah.
To try to prevent
like
us
old
from
Puritans.
It was though in a way because they were trying to prevent us from having premarital sex, and they were doing it in the strangest way.
From having the segs.
The reason I don't want to have the segs is a baby. That's scary to me. I pee.
The reason I don't want to is mostly just because like moral reasons stuff. You know?
But for me, it's not just the moral obligation.
Yeah.
I think that's super important. But like my logical brain agrees.
Yeah, and emotional reasons too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
totally.
There's
because I don't want that commitment.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna have to be a part of that kid's life forever.
Yeah. Well, for me, like it's emotional things because like. See, this is where the emotion kind of ties in with the religious aspect because, like, religiously, I feel like whenever two people do the segs, you know, they whenever they do it, they become basically religiously one person.
I say physically.
Yeah, physically.
For a minute, they do.
Yeah. Yeah, but my point is like you can never tell if the relationship's going to go downhill until you got that commitment of like we're married. Like even if you like know for a fact we're getting married, like we're going to be married, we're going to have kids, you can't tell me that.
I agree with you. Because it's like until the date is, what's gonna happen?
Yeah. Like
there's no way.
Like I've had girls that I'm like, yeah, I'm like we're gonna get married and stuff like that, and like it's all gonna be fine. And like I believed that we were going to get married, and so did she. but like our lives.
Life happens.
Yeah,
That's
life
the way
happens. Things happen.
So, right. I just mean from a strictly the picture. Even it's still scary to me because of all those. Baby is scary to me. I've never had a pregnancy nightmare, but I've definitely had dreams where I've been an unwanted pregnancy, father to unwanted pregnancy, dreams.
Yeah.
I'm like, jeez, look what I did, or you know what I mean.
See, the problem is, like, for me, that doesn't bother me because I've always wanted to have kids. I've always wanted to be a father, so it's always like, I can't wait for that to happen. Yeah, for me, it's like, I can't wait for that to happen.
I physically, it's exciting, you know, but it's terrifying.
Yeah, and I understand that.
Because I don't want to
you're like, I'm not ready for that kind of
I want
stuff in my life.
Get it right for them and for my spouse. I want to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair to them, and I don't think people ever. In a more honest way to put it, I really don't feel like everyone completely ever feels. I feel like there will be a time where I go, I got nothing going on for the next 50 years. Squirt a couple of children out. Like what?
I love the phrasing of squirt a couple children out.
Couple kids off. Like what's what's the harm? You know?
Yeah.
It's just.
No, I understand. Yeah.
Because not only the segs, thus I'm binded to, or even if, you know, well, I don't marry said person or something, you know, that, and with the whole, you know, argument of virginity, I still gave that to them. That I can't give that. I can't regain that really completely and then give it to somebody else. It's never going to be that way again. You know, I can't undo what had occurred whenever that happened. So that's another reason. So I'm like, yikes.
Yeah, and I hate when people try to use analogies to describe that because, like, none of them do it justice. Because, like, in one sense, you can, like, people do the bruised apple thing, where it's like, or the flower thing. Like, you can.
I don't think completely to one set because the men.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm talking about the emotional stakes from.
Oh yeah.
I can't ever recreate what that was like for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even when I heard that, because I could die in 12 minutes. I don't know, but I can't recreate what that's going to be like. I can't. There's.
Yeah.
It can be, but it can't ever be the same. So to lose newness, I don't feel like it's completely worth it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean, because obviously I'm way more relaxed than you are about this, but like it doesn't mean I can't be familiar with my partner's barriers. But there's some barriers that cannot be broken. Because then
I completely
I'm
understand that.
Then but I don't feel with certain things that I'm giving necessarily because it's but when it becomes to the point where it could create a child, then that starts to create more fear in me because it's like I can't get that back. Even if it's a fluke, I can't get, you know, it's just one. I still can't get.
And like that isn't like you are a worse person because of that, but you still can't get it back.
Like, no, yeah, I agree. Because I think in the Bible Belt there's a lot of shaming about premarital. That's I think people just need to learn and figure out what they're about these complicated things and how to tackle it differently. There's no one right way. Even though, you know, we're Christians and you know we believe that it is this one way, but our whole life people are going to say it can be another. So we can't force them to act a way they're not going. So we just have to agree to disagree sometimes. That's just humans.
And like,
I'm not do what they're going to do regardless.
Like I can't stop somebody from doing something else. but that doesn't mean that like I can have my own feelings about something, but like somebody else has their completely logical feelings
That
too.
also means too, just because someone has done something like, it doesn't mean they can't provide insight to it
Yeah.
and go, well, in retrospect, I shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Or we were too young for that. Or I was in over my.
Yeah.
I never saw this woman again. Why her, not my spouse? Or why him or not my spouse?
Yeah.
I've heard so many stories like that about like, oh, I shouldn't have done that in high
school.
Mm-hmm. The people who are parents' age now, stupid.
Yeah, there's so many people
like I know some people I've gone to school with who go, I want it back. Like I don't like that person anymore. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Why did it have to be them? Or if I could get it back, I get it back because I want to experience it again.
The right way.
With less risk, the right way.
Yeah.
Less and secure, emotionally, security, like emotionally, spiritually, and the whole. People told me like, if I could do it again, I'll wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah. Like,
and I guarantee if I wasn't raised Christian, I'd have probably a different view on the whole thing. Not completely. I think that I would still hold the I'm terrified of baby.
Yeah.
So I think that would still be a thing.
Mm-hmm. No, I would be so much different. Like,
but yeah, if I still contend that if absolutely no consequence.
Even like for no, but for like me, I was raised Christian, but also at the same time, like my parents didn't care too much about that stuff, and so like I would be so much different if it wasn't for the fact that like I went to camp and literally at camp, that's why I became like a diehard Christian. Like before, I was like, yeah, this stuff could be true. And there was a time when I was like, no, I'm an atheist now. Like, there's no
every
sense.
Christian kid goes through, or they just deny all of it.
Yeah, well, for me, I liked science as a kid, and I was like, clearly, science shows us that God isn't real. And then I was like, oh wait, no, that's not true. That's just what people have been telling me for years.
Right. I ended up becoming more as I've gotten old. I believe in God. It doesn't mean I don't doubt. So I've turned into like this like 3/4 agnostic. Like I'm 3/4. This is better put it. I'm 3/4 sure.
Yeah. My thing is like
a shrug. Like I don't know. Why would I know?
My thing is like I have my own doubts about things, but like there's been enough in my life where I'm like, there's no way that there can't be a God. But that doesn't mean that hasn't been times where I'm like, but what if? Or like, well, why does this happen if so? You know?
Right. For me, it's almost the opposite. It's like negative things will happen in my life, and instead of the empty and there's some of that stuff of like, I'm in this place and I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, not like I go to like a funeral and I'm like,
yeah.
Like, I see God in what.
Yeah.
I feel God in what.
Well, yeah, that's what
between
like.
So it's like how can you deny?
There's a zombie jockey.
You got.
But yeah, like
that's happened to me before, where it's like there's so much pain here, but there's also some God going on. Yeah. And I can't deny that. It would be disrespectful to nation.
Yeah. Like
yeah.
That some of the lowest points in my life was when I feel the closest as well, because like it's like, well, this stuff is happening to me. This stuff is happening in my life, and it feels like there's nothing I can do. And so during that time, it's whenever I feel closest to God, because then it's like I have nothing else anymore. Like,
yeah, or for me, it's been like there's been world shaking.
Yeah,
and it like resets everything and puts things in perspective.
Yeah,
where in all this darkness, I see the end of the tunnel, and it's
Mhm.
jarring. How almost crazy. And looking at relatives, you see that light at the end of the tunnel, right? I'm not just the only one who
Mhm.
noticed that moment. That
Yeah.
brought me to tears, but I wasn't upset.
Mhm.
Or that one thing. Like there's some things that stayed with me for such a long time. Where there've been moments where it's like there's a lot of pain here, but I feel God moving
Yeah.
to these people,
Like.
and that's the scariest part. Is it's like
Mhm.
the party that is doubting is so scared because it's like
Yeah.
this is Yahweh, this is
Mhm.
Emmanuel, it's right in front of you
Yeah. Like
and
this.
occurring. This isn't a legend.
Mhm.
This isn't a story. It's
Yeah.
still occurring, and that was
Yeah.
the scary part to me. I think
This is
like that
like
could still be going on.
like one of the deepest moments of my life. Like when I felt like God is definitely in, like the Holy Spirit's in this place and stuff like that. Is there were at camp at like teen and like senior high and that kind of stuff for like high schoolers. Like we would have a night where we sit around the campfire and people would go up and tell their stories. And most of the time they were horrible, like horribly sad stories. But you see there's still life in that person.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
it's gorgeous to me because we
it's
did that at SCA camp,
yeah.
and when people failed at it, I belly
Mhm.
flopped, man. Like it always made me so angry because it's like these people are putting themselves on the line, talking about their testimonies, and
Yeah.
like really getting into like to the nitty gritty, and even for a lot of people, character flaws and like things that are wrong with them, and they're putting it
Yeah.
on the line and going, "Learn from me.
Yeah.
I'm an example. Learn from me."
Mhm. Like
And I
there's
never had the guts to do it. Was the sad part. I saw
yeah.
so many people do there and do that, and I
I
never was
never,
brave.
the thing is I never had the guts to do it. Yet at the same time, like I my story is very powerful by itself. But I never had the guts to do it. I always thought these people's stories were more important than mine.
Yeah, I had that kind of too. Because it's
Yeah.
like, what's so special about me? Which is knowing me, you would think is something crazy for me to
Oh
say.
yeah.
Because
But
I've always, when I was a kid,
no,
I always something
I
different.
think
But
I
in there,
think
I just talked myself out of it.
I think in a sense, like you're like there's nothing special about me, but that's why you want there so badly to be something special about you.
I
And
don't deep down believe that there's actually nothing special about me. But I'm
yeah,
saying
I
in
don't.
situations
Yeah,
like that, I would exclude
yeah,
myself because I thought that these people, their stories were far more important to tell than mine.
yeah.
And by no means were they,
Oh
or
yeah.
vice versa.
Like
By
for
no means.
it kind of reminds me of like there was a girl I was in. I went to church with for years and years, and like her dad was a lawyer, and like her mom was a nurse and that kind of stuff, and she went to church her whole life. Like her parents loved each other very much. She had great siblings, great family, uh, good financial standing, and that kind of stuff. Literally you would look at that and like the most perfect setup for a life that there could be. Yet at the same time, so she always felt like she didn't have a story to tell because like she like her life was like she felt like her life was set out for her, like because she
Yeah,
went to church. Like there was,
I know a lot of people like that who they're like,
mhm.
yeah, what is there to tell?
And then like my thing I always told them is like, but that's awesome. Like, don't feel bad because you had a good life.
Yeah, or that you haven't dealt with strife yet
Yeah,
because that doesn't mean that it won't happen. I've met a lot of
yeah,
people like that. They're like, I'm thankful that nothing bad has happened to me yet in my life,
hmm
and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't want to, I feel like humans find the need to justify stuff.
yeah,
In BoJack, they talk about that a little bit about the idea of good damage. So
hmm
humans feel like we need to say that I went through this, but it ended up being all good because of this. It's like you have to make the decision to make that all good. You
yeah,
know what I mean? You have to
hmm
make the active decision to make the damage.
yeah,
And I think a lot of people assume that testimonies have to be heart wrenching and
hmm
about examples of good damage
yeah,
in people's lives. It doesn't have to.
it's usually that, but it doesn't have to. Like you're saying, like it could be good things happening in your life, and those can be just as powerful sometimes.
Yeah.
Like God has given me all this stuff, like not because I believe in Him, but because He loves me in all this stuff, or like especially like God has been so faithful to me in my point at this point in my life, and like even if you've gone through stuff, sometimes it's more powerful to be like, but right now, like God is helping me get better. Like for example, like a lot of like my friend helps with a ministry for like addicts and that kind of stuff. Like sometimes the most powerful things they can say is like God has helped me kick this addiction, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Not
or God is
like
helping
not
me, because the
yeah
addicts, they could relapse any day, and that's
yeah
a thought they have. They think about that all the time.
but like
It's terrifying for them.
yeah. But one thing I love about hearing like testimonies and that kind of stuff is like that's what makes us all human. I love hearing other people's testimonies. I would because it creates a bigger story. Because like
Yeah.
in life, that's what makes people interesting is like they have a story to tell, whether it be a good one or a bad one. You have a story, and like
And it's valid.
seeing the vulnerability like in your face whenever you are telling this heart-wrenching story about what happened to you when you were younger, it's like I I feel for you there, and like
Yeah, I mean, for me, a lot of the times, like I said, it's gut wrenching.
yeah.
To have
Mm-hmm.
to read is really hard, and finding
Mm-hmm.
different ways to look at that is interesting.
Yeah.
Like, the other day, an incident happened with the Tanis family that reminded me of something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to relive the entire day, and
Yeah.
it was heart wrenching, just because this
Mm-hmm.
is more recent passing, like my grandfather. This was way
Yeah.
more in my face, and it was just, I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
When that stuff is all it's trauma is what it is.
Yeah.
People don't want to label it as that, but it is. And
Mm-hmm.
when it gets resurfaced after being uh, choked down or seen as private or not good enough to show people,
Mm-hmm.
and then you actually open up and explain it,
Yeah.
and you look at both sides of it,
Mm-hmm.
and there are moments where you smile and you laugh, but there are moments where you feel like you can't breathe, and there are tears brought to your eyes.
Yeah.
It it's the most vulnerable a lot of people see me in a long time when I
Mm-hmm.
talked about that. Like,
Yeah. That's
nothing can prepare you.
yeah.
That's why I know the most about loss, and I think it's impacted in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It's made me much more of a possessive person. It's made me much more a person who fights against change, because change means that I'm going to lose things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just where my brain goes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's because I say every single person has a flaw that if it was a Shakespeare tragedy would get him killed.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think.
Yeah.
And I think mine is loss and trying to hold on to things, almost like
Mm-hmm.
a personal greed.
Yeah.
It's like Anakin Skywalker. It's a personal
Mm-hmm.
greed. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's learning. It's struggling to let go.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
That's what I
Yeah.
think. I have an idea of
See,
what yours is, but you could argue against it, because usually I have an
I've been
idea.
yeah I've been struggling with trying to find my idea. One thing that I really feel like hits for me is like I like I'm okay like I'm surprisingly good at taking stuff like loss and death, but for me it's mostly like if I feel like I could have done something to change it, that's what gets me. Is I take yes, like I take everything onto myself. That's why some of the darkest points of my life were not when my any of my grandparents died, when I've lost literally all of my grandparents, or whenever my aunt died of an overdose. But it was whenever I went through a breakup or something like that. And like it's not that stuff was hard. Like, that's harder to take. The thing is, in my mind, I would tell myself, like, it's because I didn't do something right. And there's always something going through my mind telling me, like, there's, like, I could have, like, because I have a constant fear that I did something that bothers someone, but no one will tell me that I did it. Because, like, I think I've told you
Oh,
about...
trust me. If you were dating Emma, that because she's very passive about stuff like that,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it will bubble up and create a conflict. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
why didn't you tell me? She go,
I've thought
I'm like, well,
forever that me and Emma are so similar, and I think that's part of why me and you get along so well. But, like,
it's
Mhm. Go.
she almost puts all this emotional damage on herself.
Yeah.
And I was in a household that wanted to try to talk. That's,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a
Mhm. Brady?
what's up?
Hey, you cut off. You still there?
Yeah, I am. Sorry, I was in the
Okay.
middle of a fray, so I got scared. I thought something.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, we're a team, gonna both and figure out what's going on.
Mhm.
But if you never bring it up more than twice, or you bring it up
Mhm.
softly and act like it's not
Mhm.
put band-aids on it, you're gonna die of.
Yeah.
That's how it feels to me. It's like if you have pneumonia and you're taking NyQuil, that's not going to get rid of the pneumonia. You're still
Mhm.
going to have pneumonia.
Yeah.
You're just relieving it temporarily,
Mhm.
or pretending that it's a solution. It's like giving
Yeah.
a sugar pill to someone.
Mhm.
I would rather just try to dig into it. Because me and Emma had a huge conversation
Yeah.
last semester where we just kind of heart to heart and just went at each other. Just
Mhm.
why are you like this? What's you've done this to me. You've done this to me. You drive me crazy.
Yeah.
You'd be so much of a better person if you did this, kind of thing. Not necessarily like that, but
Mhm.
that's how it felt. And when we were done lambasting each other, there was this kind of like kinship.
Yeah.
Like we've known each other long enough to have this dirt.
Yeah.
And to look at each other's flaws and go, we're going to work on these. And it was kind of like if you've ever wrestled somebody or fought somebody,
Mhm.
and you just held them, and you don't know why. You know what I mean? But there's this kinship where you're like, I'm sorry, but I needed to say that. And she's like, I'm sorry, I needed to say that.
Mhm.
And it's kind of this, I appreciate you much more now. Because I see what we've done to each other emotionally. But how much better, how much of a better person, like people we be because of the connection,
Yeah.
I feel like Emma is maybe much more of a mindful person. I think that's what she brings to me. She makes me more intentional, more mindful. I'm not intentional. I ride by the seat of my pants through everything.
Yeah.
And I've made her much more of a free person who wants to be a free thinker, who wants to challenge, the status quo. And who needs a schedule?
Yeah.
Or who needs plans? Let's make them up.
Mhm.
She's so structured, and I'm so not. So we benefit each other. And she's a type A person. I'm a type B.
Yeah. And
things will happen when I want them to happen, but I don't always want things to happen.
Mhm.
For her, things have to happen, or I'm not a good enough person. Things have to happen. I have to make. So that's my attention on that. But we felt a gorgeous kinship toward each other, where it was like, oh my goodness, glad you pointed that out, because I've been thinking about this problem. I've been trying to, and thankfully, because I'm such a good negotiator, every time we would get into something, I go, I'm trying to work on it. It's not like I'm not noticing this too.
Yeah.
And then I would hit her with things that you go, well, yeah, I have to work on that too. Or do you realize how much I've, I guess I'm quoting memes only right now. Jeez. Do you realize how much I've sacrificed? You know how much I've sacrificed.
Yeah.
And you go, do you know how much I've sacrificed? So
Yeah,
I remember one that's happened to me so many times with her where I've been like, I'm so angry at you. You've done this. And she goes, but yeah, I let you do this to me though, and this to me, and this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, so you've had to let a lot of things go.
There's definitely been some relationships I've had where I felt like that, where it's like I had to give so much for you, and look, you've given me nothing. And then it was like realizing how toxic of a thought that was. Like, if nothing else, it was toxic to me because like I never felt like I got anything because I convinced myself that I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also interesting what me and Emma put value on emotionally.
Yeah.
Love languages are very complicated still and learn about and have trouble with.
Yeah.
Because with someone like me, I'm so flippant sometimes. I just don't think that anyone could emotionally process things differently than me. I think it's the Tismo in me. It just doesn't occur. The thought doesn't cross my mind that if I said, like, there was something I wanted to apologize about today. It was about loss, and I said, look, I've gone through this. You're not alone. You'll be able to get through this. This is easy. And it offended the person I told it to because it made her loss seem insignificant, which is not what I was trying to say. But I just that she would totally follow me and go, yeah, totally, I get it. That was the wrong thing to say.
Yeah, I totally understand that. That's
because I was trying. Because I went, I know this. I can help you. And she's, I don't need help. I just need you to listen. I need you to understand. Because that's when I start to learn with adults. That's kind of what they need.
Yeah.
And same with, honestly, people in general love someone to listen. And it's something I struggle with because I love to talk. But really, they love just to have someone to go, this is what I got.
Yeah, like
gotta say. Humans are made to be.
Seems like cliche at this point, but like, especially like when people talk about like women and that kind of stuff, where it's like, oh, what, like the difference between men and women, and like a woman tells like, hey, I'm going through this, and the guy's like, hey, you can fix it this way. When like the woman's like, no, I just want somebody to like listen to me and understand what I'm going through. I don't care how to fix it. I know how to fix it. I just want somebody to understand.
But when we run into the people who know how to fix it and choose not to.
Yeah.
Story, or try not
to. But, yeah. Anyway, you said you think you know what mine is. Did I get it on the spot, or did I?
I would say that's a part of it, because I like to think that everyone has obviously not just one thing you can pin on them and go, that's what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
But I think that the selflessness creates a selfishness.
Oh yeah,
that's not the fatal flaw. But the selflessness turns to selfishness because you think that somehow that your thoughts and feelings are so important that you have to deal with them before you help other people. You can learn a lot from helping and bringing up your thoughts and feelings after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not in a vacuum. Humans kind of assume that we have to get our shit.
Yeah, that's something surprisingly, like in my ethics class last semester, that hit me pretty hard, because we were talking about selfishness and selflessness, and how I forget what story we were going over, but it was something along the lines of like, so there was this man who, like, immediately he was ready to lay down his life for this person. And he was ready to let himself die for this. And it hit me real hard whenever they explained how this man wasn't being selfless. He was being selfish. Thinking that he had
was the only way to fix it.
Yeah, but and also he was ready to give his life when there was so much more he could give while he was alive. But he was like, this is the heroic way to die type stuff, you know?
Yeah,
like that hit me real hard, because like I thought about Captain America in that way. And like, because like that's like growing up without much of a father figure, I turned to comic books, and that's why I love superheroes and that kind of stuff so much.
Yeah,
But I turned to
I love that humans do that. It's so
yeah,
intriguing to me that we look in fiction or in public fiction
yeah,
what we're
but
lacking.
yeah.
It's really
Captain America, I basically turned to as like my surrogate father type figure because like he was like I want to grow to be like him. He's selfless. He has everything like that you want in a human being type stuff. And
right.
so like I based so much of my personality off of that, and then I got to the point that it was like
He could be wrong on something.
yeah,
And that shocked you, I bet.
yeah. Like it was like the most
Yeah,
selfless thing you could do is give your life, and then like it hit me like, no, that's not always selfless. In fact, that can be selfish if you can give more out of being alive.
Yep.
And so like that hit.
I mean, if that was true, Jesus would have just died.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have lived for 33 years.
But you're right. Like if it was true that like the most selfless thing you could do is give your life, then Jesus wouldn't have had to come and tell stuff and all that stuff. He literally could have just like came and died for our sins, and then we're good.
Yeah, I just said, see ya. You're welcome. Bye.
Mm-hmm. But no,
That's
that would have been selfish. So like, yeah, that's
So you ready? You ready for my theory on your fatal flaw?
yes.
I think the only word way I could use to describe it is my friend Matt.
Yeah.
Doormat. My friend Doormat. Because you let people walk all over you. You're a yes man. You don't like disappointing people.
Yeah.
Because you assume that you owe them something. But you don't necessarily. Unless it's me, you owe me everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone else.
But no, I get that.
A lot of people run into that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that responsibility to do that is a real issue for you.
Yeah.
Of being the yes man. And because of the yes man mentality becoming kind of a thing for people to walk all over, disrespect, because they assume that your feelings aren't as valid because you just roll on your belly.
Mm-hmm.
They assume that you aren't equal to them then.
Yeah.
And that's wrong. That's wrong. But you let it be wrong. That's the problem. That's why it's a fatal flaw.
Yeah.
And it's not something you can actively change overnight. It's just something when things like that happen, you have to acknowledge. Well, maybe this time I'll change.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this time I'll spend a night in that I need. Or maybe this time I will go out with certain people that I haven't all the time. Or maybe this time I will be the one who seeks out the the interaction rather than just agreeing. Or I don't need this many commitments. What do I owe these people? Or I won't go to youth group this weekend. I really need to study for this test.
Yeah.
It can't always be about other people. A lot of pastors run into that problem.
Yeah. That's actually
they forget about what matters about their family and about their mental health. And then they end up in a rut where a pastor has an affair or uses drugs or something, and the church gets broken apart. And it's like if they had just, not that that's the only cause of those things, or the only solution would have been to look at that problem, but like if only they had recognized that issue sooner, they could have prevented a lot of that emotional turmoil of, oh my God, I did this because I agreed to this, or I don't know.
And that actually is right on for like I told you about how I had like a huge existential crisis over the summer. That's like right on for what happened. Like I was at camp and that kind of stuff, and it slowly occurred to me that like I made myself feel bad if I didn't have something else going on.
And that's really depressing.
Yeah.
Like if you really think about it for more than 5 seconds, it's like, oh God, that's really sad.
But it was.
I have a similar issue when it comes to people. I feel like I owe them the show. I feel like they have to be entertained. I feel like I want to be what they want me to be in that moment.
Yeah, like for me over
hard.
for me over the summer, like, because like everything was just going crazy and that kind of stuff. But I would like, because I had 2 jobs. I was a youth pastor and I worked at camp for 16 hours a day. And then any free time I had was spent being a youth pastor. And then like I would have a Saturday off and I'd feel bad. Because I would be like,
there's no reason. Because
yeah.
then you're just as bad as the, what do I have to do to get into the kingdom?
Yeah.
What do I have to do?
And then
what are the prayers I have to say?
So like that occurred to me, and I was just like, what am I doing? Like and that's why whenever I came back last semester, I was like so much more energetic. Because I was like, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm like that kind of stuff, and like I was ready because like before I'd be like, okay, I'll wait for them to come to me, and like I still kind of do that, but that's just because I'm kind of introverted in the first place.
Yeah, that's not necessarily a bad thing to be introverted.
But like I wouldn't make myself feel bad if, for example, like I have a few nights in where like I just sit in and play video games because like I like playing video games, and it got to the point where I didn't want to play video games anymore, and that kind of stuff, because like yeah, it was. But yeah, you were right on the money, like.
Because I know people like that. They suffer silently,
Mm-hmm.
and then when the problem gets too big, it like surrounds them.
Yeah.
And it causes so much confusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Because it's a good. If there was ever such thing as a good flaw, it's a good flaw as far as benefiting other people.
Yeah. Like that's
good
another.
As it does good.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was like because like it's one of those things where like it's seen as good in society because like you're treating other people like they are higher than you. Like that sounds like the definition of selflessness. Like everything else goes before you, and that's like the definition of selflessness. And then it's like, oh wait, that's not always how it works.
No, and I don't know. The East always preaches, and I'm not a hippie or anything. Man. It's just EP really likes a lot of Eastern philosophies and stuff, and he always tells me that stuff like Confucianism and some types of Buddhism really talk about balance and the importance of balance in one's life.
Yeah,
I think they're on the money with that.
Yeah,
I really think that matters. Balance, having. It's okay to say yes to all these things, but you need time for yourself. It's okay to have time for yourself, but you need to have time for others.
Yeah.
It's just that. It's balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should wrap up the stream. We can keep talking.
Yeah.
I don't want to have all these people hear about our stuff in the basement.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and like I've literally been spending the last few minutes like just staring at the sunset over and over again. So let's go ahead. Let these people go. Let this one person go who's been watching our stream this entire time. Like
probably me. I mean,
no, there's 2 people in, so I figure one of them's you.
So
yeah, but yeah. Anyway, like let them go. They don't need to hear us ramble on anymore about existential crises and like stuff like that. So here, I'll go ahead and switch over to the ending screen. I need to pull it back up because I forgot I accidentally closed it already. I closed Google, not the stream. But yeah. It looks like that one person's already left.
That was me. I left.
Oh, it was you? Oh, that one person's still in there. Anyway, for the one person who's been here since Sam left, thanks.
I don't know how the hell you're still here.
And if we helped you in any way with something, like...
Or think about an issue you haven't totally got the full, thing on, sorry, or thanks, or I don't know.
Yeah, thank you for watching, because then it felt
course.
like at least we are doing something for the past 3 hours and 45 minutes. Like, yeah. I'm getting there. You guys just wait. It still says no.
Is it
That's the
over?
not yet. Not yet. Just a moment. Just a moment.
No, cut it down.
I'm going.
Internet down.
I just need to, because I closed Google, and so I have to go through all these, jump through all these hoops to get back to where I was. Because you need to go to the live control room.
You cutting it down?
Not yet. It's loading. And let's go ahead and click end stream.